All right, cool. We are on time. What's going on, guys? How you all doing? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great night. Another Phillies game tonight, man. Hello, Killer Dynasty. What's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for coming on, supporting my boy G Venutes, man. He's one of my best friends. Known him for a very, very long time. Yes, Alex, what's going on, man? Congratulations on being a new mod for my channel. Man, with great power, I said it in the chat, man, with great power comes great responsibility. And look, I trust you guys, so please just obey, just obey the rules and definitely make an impact with this channel. You know what I'm saying? So be a positive influence. Jacqueline, what's going on? What is up? Yes. All right, cool. We are all on here. BT Dubs. Why do some people? Because now they're moderators. So if you've been in my channel for a little bit of time, I'm rewarding you guys because that means I trust you all, and you guys have been doing a really good job. So with that, I realized that I can't, be looking at the chat by myself, man. So, if I have other people that are on here, and if you see that people aren't being appropriate, or if there's things that are going on in the chat that I don't see that, that's not so good, you guys have options and more hands, man. So that's basically what it is. But if you've been in the chat for a while, I wanted to just reward you all because I do love you guys, and I appreciate you for being on here. So I thought that would be a really nice reward for you all. Linda Stark. Oh man, I don't think I gave you mod permission too. I have to do that. Let me do that right now. There we go. Cool. All right, Linda, you're a mod as well. Very nice. All right, so the Phillies, they're taking on the San Francisco Giants. They're 68 and 57. They are 35 and 24. The Phillies, that is. The Giants are 65 and 60. They are actually 30 and 32 on the road. So what we do on here, guys, is we do play-by-plays for Phillies games. We also do 76ers basketball. We do Flyers hockey, and we do Patriots football on here as well. So I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey, and I've been broadcasting for a really long time. Well, for 3 years. I graduated from Rowan University. And, man, we talk a lot about sports. That's exactly what we do. You have the game on your TV? Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. JJ, is this a channel? Yeah, it's a different channel. It's a different channel, man. It's different. So, hope everyone's doing well. Good evening. Yes. All right, so the Phillies are taking on the San Francisco Giants, as I mentioned. Kyle Harrison for the Giants is going to be making his first outing. So that'll be very interesting for sure. And he'll be going up against Taijuan Walker. And we'll get to Walker's stats in just a little bit. I do want to go over the starting lineups. And as we're in the top of the first, it's only right to go through the Giants lineup first. So Lamonte Wade Jr. will be leading things off. Thairo Estrada is batting second. Wilmer Flores is hitting third. Jock Peterson batting in the cleanup spot. Michael Conforto is batting fifth. J.D. Davis is hitting sixth. And then Patrick Bailey hitting in the seventh spot. Wade Meckler gets the start tonight out in center field. And Casey Schmidt is the caboose who's batting in the ninth spot. So once again, it's Wade Jr., Estrada, Flores, Peterson, Conforto, Davis, Bailey, Meckler, and Schmidt. And, well, Taijuan Walker is on the mound for tonight. So that is who the Phillies will send out on the mound. Walker, number 99. Well, this season he has a 4.03 ERA. He's 13 and 5. He has 106 strikeouts, a 1.28 whip as well. The last time he pitched, he went 5 innings. He allowed 3 earned runs, had 2 homers allowed, and also only 2 strikeouts. 6 walks, though, was the main key because he just had a really hard time commanding the strike zone. And that's going to be something that the Phillies are going to have to try to get out of Taijuan Walker today and hope that he can try to do really, really well. So he's been really struggling as of lately. He's actually allowed 2 or more earned runs over his last 5 outings. So, and has had 3 straight games where he's allowed at least 1 homer as well. So the Phillies lineup, on the other hand, well, they'll have Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, Nick Castellanos, Bryce Harper, Alec Boehm, JT Realmuto, Bryson Stott, Edmundo Sosa, and Johan Rojas. So that is the starting lineup for the Phillies. There we go. All right, let's X out of this, and let's make sure that we have this up. All right, cool. Great stuff. All right, so Lamonte Wade Jr. will be leading things off. The Giants are 65-60 on the season. They're actually 30-32 on the road. They have really been struggling. And we'll talk more about that as the game goes on. But they lost last night. The Phillies beat them by a score of 10-4. Let's take a sip of water. There we go. So, yeah, man. So this is what we do. This is what we do. All right. Actually, it's funny because the broadcasters are right down Ashburn Alley. That's where they're broadcasting from today. So it's pretty cool to be able to see that. So the Phillies will have Schwarber leading things off in the bottom of the first. But first we have to get through the top of the first. The lineups are coming out in just a little bit, so we still have a little bit of time. David 3000, what's going on, man? I got your text message. Sorry, I've been really, really busy today, so I had to spend time preparing for this. I would definitely get back to you, though, for sure. I do apologize about that. But but trust me, man, I did see your message. I've just had a pretty busy day. Getting a lot of stuff done before I go away with my family to Nashville. Sandra, what's going on, Sandra? How you doing? What's going on? Sounds good, no problem. Alex says hi to Sandra. Yes. Sandra, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? How are you on this beautiful Tuesday evening? What has Sandra been up to today? What have you all been up to today? Have you guys done anything fun? Did you guys work today? Did you guys rest today? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments section. Please let me know for sure. Okay. This is a really big game for both the Phillies and the Giants. I think that we've talked about it so many times, but both teams are, the top two teams in their wild card spots. Giants are now a half game behind the Chicago Cubs, and the Cubs just continue to be red hot. The Phillies are in first place in their wild card spot, so they have the top spot. And then the Cubs have the second spot now as we speak. Yes, cool stuff. And then it's now crazy because the Diamondbacks are actually half a game behind the Giants. And the Reds are a game behind the Giants, and the Marlins are a game and a half behind the Giants. So it's getting pretty tight. All right, cool. Going rollerblading. Phillies need to take the series. I'm totally with you on that, Larry. You're going rollerblading with kids. They are on their bikes. Oh, that's so cool. Also just made flan. What's flan? A flounder or flan? I've never heard of that. What's going on, Eric? How you doing? My aunt's on here. What's going on? Aunt Janice, yes. Am I worried about Walker after his last start? Well, speaking of Taijuan Walker, he's 13-5. He has a 4.03 ERA, 106 strikeouts, and 131 innings of work. He's been struggling lately, so he really has to try to find ways to keep the ball down and not let the hitters get ahead of him, if that makes any sort of sense. He can't fall behind in counts. That's one thing that he's been doing. And I've also noticed that some of his pitches are not, they're not curving as much, and some of them are just flat. All right, so we are just underway. Walker throws the first pitch to Lamonte Wade Jr., and it's outside for ball one. Excuse me. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch, it's in there for a strike. Lamonte Wade Jr. playing over at first base, batting in the leadoff spot. It's 79 degrees and sunny, with the wind blowing out at 9 miles per hour. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch by Walker. Foul ball. Wade Jr.'s average is at 259. He also has 13 home runs this season. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Walker gets set, kicks, steals, and slow. 2-2 is the count. Walker again with the pitch. Inside, a splitter at 90. And the count is now full. Will Walker have at least 3 strikeouts? Christopher Hernandez says. Or asks. I don't know. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Grounder hit over towards the first base side. Bohm has it and then flips it over to Walker, but he drops it. And Wade Jr. is going to be safe. I have to look and see what the replay is again to see who made that mistake, but Bohm was able to glove it and make the underhanded toss over to Walker, and it was maybe a little bit behind Walker. It was actually towards his left side a little bit, so that's going to go down as an E3 for Alec Bohm. The Giants actually had 3 errors in last night's game. They scored it as an E1. Okay. First pitch. That's down low for a ball. I don't know if I agree with that call. If that's an E1, I don't know about that. 1 ball, no strikes to Thairo Estrada. The 1-0, line drive into left field for a base hit. Schwarber bobbles it, and Wade Jr. is going to go over to third. The throw to second base is in there, but staying over at first is Thairo Estrada, so that's going to go down as a single and an E7. Schwarber, all he had to do was just play it on a hop, and it just got right by him. So 2 errors to start off the ball game. Just some fundamental baseball. So that puts runners at the corners. I guess the Phillies are getting a little taste of what the Giants had to deal with last night. Here comes Wilmer Flores up at the plate. He's hitting .304 this season with 17 homers, and that's why he's batting in the 3 spot. He's been their best hitter all season, arguably. First pitch. It's on the outside corner for a called strike. A late night edits. Yes. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild, man. Killer Dynasty says, making me hungry. No balls, 1 strike. Walker comes set, kicks, steals, and throws it outside for a ball. So there's runners at the corners. We're in the top of the first inning. Phillies and Giants are playing in the middle of a 3-game series. Phillies ended up winning last night's game and scored in double figures. They put up 10 runs. The throw back to first by Walker. It's not in time to get Estrada as he gets back to the bag. The Phillies defense from 1 through 9, they have Walker on the mound, JT behind the plate, Bohm over at first, Stott at second, Sosa at third, and Turner at short. We'll get to the outfield in just a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Walker kicks, delivers, and throws it low. So the count is now 2-1. And then from both corners, from the left field corner, you have Kyle Schwarber, Yohan Rojas out in center, and Nick Castellanos playing out in right field. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Foul ball. How many first inning runs tonight? Larry wants to know. Interesting. Oh, man, Panama and Japan. Oh, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. And user, thank you so much for updating us on that. Keep updating us throughout the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners. The throw back to first again. It's not in time. Estrada gets back in there without a tag applied. Great, another first. Sandra says, I'll be back soon after rollerblading. Have a great stream. Keep killing it. Oh, you're the best, Sandra. Appreciate it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swinging a line drive. Hit or played on the bounce by Stott. The flip over to shortstop, and Turner gets over to the bag. It's a fielder's choice ground out, but a run does come in to score. I didn't know if it was going to get by Bryson Stott or not, but did a really good job of just keeping it in the infield. But the Giants do get a run on an RBI fielder's choice ground out by Wilmer Flores. So Wade Jr. is the one that scores. Good job by Turner, too, to find the bag and get over to the bag as he was able to make the catch. All right, Jock Peterson is due up, batting in the cleanup spot. The pitch, grounder hit back up the middle, and it gets past Turner. Out into center field for a base hit. The throw back over to second is cut off by Turner. And man, oh man, 3 errors in this inning alone for the Phillies. It actually hit the bag. It skipped over the bag, and Turner had his glove a little bit lower than he anticipated it to go. He didn't anticipate it was going to hit the bag, but it did, and it just went over his glove. So is that a base hit? That's a single. So bizarre. What a game so far. So they've ruled that as a single. I guess because Turner didn't make any contact with it. It's a hit, 2 errors, not 2. It's all good. We got this. It's only the first. All right, 2 runners on, 1 out in the top of the first. The Giants lead it 1-0 against Taijuan Walker and the Phillies. The pitch, it's low to Michael Conforto. He takes a splitter all the way. Conforto is batting .250. This is a guy who's done a lot of damage against the Philadelphia Phillies over the years, especially when he was on the New York Mets. 1 ball, no strikes. Walker comes set, kicks, delivers the pitch. It's a splitter on the outside corner. Two runners on, 1 out in the top of the first. The 1-1, it's a bouncer that's fouled towards the first base side. The count is now 1-2. Walker, in his career against the Giants, is actually has put up some pretty good stats. He's actually 3-3. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike 3, and that was a big strikeout that Walker absolutely needed. And here comes J.D. Davis. The only thing is that his last time that he faced off against the Giants was earlier this year, back on May 17th. The pitch, it's inside for a ball. He only lasted 2/3 of an inning and only faced 8 batters after allowing 4 earned runs and 2 walks. 1 ball, no strikes. Walker gets set, kick, steals the pitch. It's in there for a strike, right down Broad Street. 1-1 is the count. The pitch, I think it was just a little bit outside. It was a sinker at 92. Two balls and 1 strike to J.D. Davis. Walker kicks, delivers, and swung on and missed a 93-mile-per-hour four-seamer. And the count is now 2-2. You bring up a good point. You definitely do. 2 outs, 2 runners on in the top of the first. 1-0. Giants lead it, the 2-2. It's low and away for ball 3 as it skips in the dirt. The NBC Sports broadcasters, Ruben Amaro Jr., John Kruk, and Ben Davis, along with Tom McCarthy, they're all out at Ashburn Alley. It's announcers in the alley tonight. That's the big promotion. The 3-2, check swing foul ball. The runners did go, but they have to, of course, go back to their spots. 24 pitches in just the top of the first inning so far for Taijuan Walker, as the Giants have been able to strike first, just like what happened in last night's game, except it was a home run that started things off by Jock Peterson. It was against Aaron Nola. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch, strike 3, called on the outside corner at 94 miles per hour. And Taijuan Walker gets back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. But the Giants do strike first on an RBI fielder's choice ground out by Wilmer Flores. Phillies coming up to bat as they trail 1-0. There you go. The problem is both of your top starters have had a first inning like this at the end of the season. I'm comfortable with Wheeler, but this pitching depth issue continues to be a problem. Well, the depth is not a problem. Well, now it is because Ranger Suarez is now on the injured list. So, but now you go back to 5 starters. Like, that's why you got Michael Lorenzen. And, you know, if he can't go deep, though, like that, the problem is that if the starters can't go deep, then you have pitching problems. It's not, you know, it's a bizarre thing. JJ, who do you support and who do you think's gonna win? Well, we cover Phillies games, my guy. We cover Phillies games on here, dude. So we do Phillies baseball, we do 76ers basketball, we do Flyers hockey, and Patriots football. So always got to root for the Phillies. What's up, JJ? Who do I think is gonna win? I didn't answer that question. I don't usually give those types of predictions on here because usually, you know, broadcasters can't really do that. But well, I mean they can, but there's a line. What's going on, Go Bird Gang? Eric, how you doing, dude? Tell them heads up if the bats get hot. Good recovery, says in user. Yes, you got to tell the announcers that for sure. All right, let's get to the starting lineup for the Phillies for tonight's game. Kyle Schwarber will be batting in the leadoff spot. Trey Turner's hitting second. Nick Castellanos hitting third. Bryce Harper in the cleanup spot batting fourth. And the first baseman for the Phillies tonight will be Alec Bohm. He's batting fifth. The sixth spot, it's JT Realmuto. Bryson Stott hitting seventh. Edmundo Sosa batting eighth. And Yohan Rojas batting ninth. So here's Kyle Harrison, who's making his Major League debut today. He started in 21 games in the minors this season, has a 4.52 ERA in 67 2/3 of an inning, but 109 strikeouts. The first pitch to Schwarber was on the outside corner. The 0-1, that's on the outside corner again, a 96-mile-per-hour heater. Schwarber hitting 183 with 33 homers. Was able to get his 33rd last night. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, it's outside for a ball. There's his family out in right field, getting to see his Major League debut in a Giants uniform, flying all the way from California. The 1-2, it's outside for ball 2. He's a hometown. He's actually from San Jose, California, but he's a California native. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch by Harrison, it's inside for ball 3 to Kyle Schwarber, so what was an 0-2 count is now a full count. Trey Turner waits in the on-deck circle. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff pitch by Harrison. Swinging a grounder down the first base line. It's a fair ball. It's going to go out all the way to right field. Conforto gets to it. Schwarber rounding first. He'll go to second, and they'll stand in there safely without a throw. A leadoff double for the Phillies in the bottom of the first. And they are looking to attack once again. I don't know what the defensive alignment was, but you know, you got to play him towards the line because he definitely hits a lot. He hits a lot of balls that way. But the Phillies will certainly take it. Here comes Trey Turner, and he takes the first pitch outside. It's a slurve at 83 miles per hour. So his mechanics are really interesting when you take a look at the types of pitches that he throws. He has a fastball that comes in at like 96, tops at 97 miles per hour. The 1-0, it's inside for ball 2. And then he throws that slurve that can definitely be deceiving once he's able to control it. So it's a 2-0 count to Trey. Turner hitting .251 this season. Schwarber over at second base, the 2-0 pitch. It's fouled off. I hate to be nitpicky on this, but I wonder, like, what goes through his head, like, when he's ahead in the count 2-0, Not saying that he has to do it all the time, but, it doesn't hurt to take a pitch every once in a while if you're ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. The next pitch, it swung on and missed as Turner was late on a 94-mile-per-hour heater. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Algo people, do your thing. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Turner. Schwarber on over at second, nobody out. The pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Could have gone either way. It was a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. And Harrison records his first major league strikeout. And they're going to give it to the Giants dugout. Comes against Trey Turner. It's a pretty good one to have as your first major league strikeout. And now Nick Castellanos is coming up to the plate. 1-0 Giants lead. We're in the bottom of the first. Harrison winds up, kicks, delivers the pitch. It's a slurve that's on the inside corner for a strike. Kyle is a left-handed pitcher. He's the 11th Giant this season to make his MLB debut. That's a lot. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss. And just to put that in perspective, the Phillies have only had 3 players make their MLB debut this year. One of them's currently in the majors at the big league club, and that's Yohan Rojas. No balls, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. Schwarber leads off at second. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 called on a fastball right down Broad Street. And that's back-to-back backwards Ks for Kyle Harrison. I hope that their speakers are working really well, or their audio mixers are working really well out at Ashburn Alley, because they are just getting so many fans over there. 2 outs and a runner over at second. Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch, it's outside for a ball. Yeah, no, the Giants do have a great farm system. Definitely for sure. Absolutely. 1 ball, no strikes. Harrison comes set, winds up, kicks, delivers the pitch. Swinging a towering fly ball. Hit out to deep right field. That's going back to the track, to the wall. It's gone! Punch, counter punch, and the Phillies take a 2-1 lead on a line drive home run by Bryce Harper. MV3 is back in the building. And he high-fives everybody in the dugout. That was a slurve left out over the middle of the plate, and Bryce Harper can make you pay if you do that. All right, here comes Alec Boehm. So both left-handed hitters for the Phillies so far have gotten extra base hits against Kyle Harrison. Boehm swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. The 0-1, that's inside. Or it's on the inside corner. I beg your pardon. So the count is 0-2. Phillies lead at 2-1 in the bottom of the first. A lot of action so far between 2 top wild card teams. Let's go, Kathy. Woo. Boehm is hitting .285 with 13 homers and 77 RBI. He's been one of the best hitters on this Phillies team so far. The 0-2 delivery. It's in there on the inside corner for a called third strike. So, Kyle Harrison in his major league debut strikes out the side, but he gives up a 2-run blast to Bryce Harper. And the Phillies lead at 2-1 as we go to the top of the second. All right, well, I got to cut that home run. Just joined. That poor ball. Let's go, man. Let's go. Guys, hit the thumbs up button. Hit that like button as well. Kaboom! Kaboom! Let's go, man. Let's go. See, Kathy, you are the good luck. That's like the second time, Kathy, that you've done that. Like, you walk in, and your first message on the chat is like, I'm here, and then something good happens. That's what you got to do. Sure seems like it's Sam. Cut it, print it. Yep. Sign, seal. Yeah. There we go. All right, we have a score update from InUser1. Is that how you say it? I want to make sure that I say that correctly. Panama is up 4-3 against Japan in the top of the 5th. Good to know. Guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hope you're all having yourselves a great day. We do Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, Patriots football. So if you enjoy all of that, well, you guys are in for a treat, man, because that's what we do, and I love doing play-by-play. So it's been a blast. I did not turn off my ringer. We need 94 more subscribers to get to 1,000. Is Taryn Hatchard she's doing a little piece, and she has the helmet on as the ball girl out in right field. That's really cool. Here comes Patrick Bailey, who takes the first pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Again, it could have gone either way, but it seems like Nick Marley, who's calling the balls and the strikes, has seemed to give the pitchers the benefit of the doubt. No balls, 1 strike. Walker gets set, kicks, fires, and throws a cutter at 87. That's in there for a strike. So, the umpires for tonight will be Nick Marley calling the balls and the strikes. The 0-2, grounder, hit over towards the first base line. Bohm has it, digs it out, and wins the race to the bag, and there's 1 out. So, Bailey grounds out to first. And Wade Meckler's due up. So Nick Marley's calling the balls and the strikes behind the plate. Jacob Metz is the first base umpire. Vic Carapazza is over at second base. And Adam Hemery is over at third. He was calling the balls and the strikes last night. 1 out, nobody on. Meckler due up at the plate and takes a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. Meckler hitting 143. He actually lined out into a 3-6 double play in that 9th inning last night with the bases loaded. It's now a 1-1 count. Walker gets set at the belt, winds up, kicks, delivers the pitch. Line drive back up the middle for a base hit. Rojas gets over to it, throws it back towards the infield, and there's a 1-out single for the Giants. Meckler's playing out in center field for tonight's game. And now due up is the 9th hole hitter, Casey Schmidt, who, if you guys remember, during the very first series against the Phillies this year, he just came up, and he hit the ball really well. First, the throw back over to first to try to get Meckler. It is not in time. Calitre's going over towards the phone to see if Alec Bohm tagged him or not. Now they're showing a replay of something else, but they will not challenge this. Certainly caught me off guard, too. See, the home plate umpire, Nick Marley, is going to go out there, and I guess the Phillies will challenge this. Wow. And they will. So Walker threw it back over to first base as Meckler was dancing off the line, and he tried to dive back in there. Did Bohm tag him? He did. I think he just got him and just tagged him right on the right leg, just above the right leg. So it should be overturned, and there should be 2 outs with nobody on. One of the things that it's really tough is that sometimes, like when you say something, you have to go back to the action and keep your eyes on that. Meckler is still standing over at first. Nick Marley and Jacob Metz, the home plate and the first base umpires, still have the earpieces in, so the Phillies are challenging this. Let's see again. Walker threw it back over to first base. I don't know what Meckler was doing, but goes back over, tries to get his right hand in there, and Bohm got the glove on his back right leg, and he got him. Looks like he got him by not too much, but looks like he got him, in my opinion. But the umps are still talking things over, so I'm curious as to why. Okay, now they take the earpieces off, and let's see what the call is going to be. He is ruled out. The call is overturned. So there's 2 outs and nobody on, and Meckler got picked off. Walker certainly has been one of the best pitchers who's been able to pick off a lot of base runners over the years. So the challenge worked. Meckler was like at least more than a foot off the bag. 2 outs, nobody on. That's the definition of a rally killer. First pitch in this at-bat is low and outside. It's a cutter at 86. 2 outs, nobody on. Casey Schmidt up at the plate. The 1-0, it's on the inside corner. It's a sinker at 92. She's also the only one in the chat who's ever faced Major League pitching. That is true. 1 ball, 1 strike. Walker kick steals. It's low for ball 2. It's true. It's true. He's right. Breaking news from MLB.com. Angels just activated Mike Trout. Oh, wow. Schmidt hit in 197 with 2 homers this season and 25 runs batted in. The 2-1 offering by Walker. Just a little bit outside. The count is now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on in the top of the second. Phillies lead it 2-1 thanks to a 2-run homer by Bryce Harper in the bottom of the first. The 3-1 offering. It's on the inside corner for a strike. 906 subscribers. That's wild. Yeah, he got him. Caught trying to steal a cookie. Yes. 5 total errors in the first 11 innings of the series. That's a good stat to keep. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing. Did he go? First base umpire says no. And going over to first base is Casey Schmidt. And Lamonte Wade Jr. will come back up for the Giants here. Him hit up for it. There we go. Reese is in the booth. Oh, wow. Can't see that. But thanks for telling us. 2 outs, a runner over at first. Lamonte Wade Jr., who got on with an E1 his last time up, not an E3. Throw back over to first. That's not in time to get Casey Schmidt. Walker is just so quick with it, too, and it makes it look so smooth. There he is. Okay, now you see Reese. I'm surprised that I'll have to listen to their audio to see how it sounds. Because usually, as the first pitch is low and inside, usually when there's a lot of people, you have to really have a good crowd mic that can, pick up the crowd, but then you have to have something that's there to, cover the background noise so that's not as loud. 1 ball, no strikes. Walker kicks, fires, and throws it low. It's a splitter at 88. So the count is now 2-0. Taiwan already with 39 pitches so far. And just 1 2/3 of an inning. He has a 3-3 record against the Giants with a 4.5 ERA. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch, it's popped up behind the plate, and it will go well out of play. So, yeah, Taryn Hatcher is the ball girl out in right field. She's taken over for the actual ball girl out there. I wonder, they're probably going back and forth to see how she's doing over there. If she's getting ready for foul balls to come her way or whatnot. That's really cool. 2-1 is the count. Walker gets set at the belt, kicks, fires, and throws it inside. It's another fastball at 93. Top tier announcing. Yes. I saw your breaking news about Mike Trout. Yes, I saw it. I highlighted it. 3 balls, 1 strike. Walker can agree on a sign with JT right now. The throw back over to first. It's not in time again, as Casey Schmidt was able to just get his right hand back in there. I think that Walker actually did that because he couldn't necessarily agree on a pitch to throw, and that's why he did it. 3 balls, 1 strike, the pitch, foul ball. So that makes the count full at 3-2. Top tier announcing would be to have Utley, Rollins, and Howard announce a game just for a special game. It would be really awesome. Oh, like how they do like the NBA players announcers? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. They have like a players cast. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the 3-2. It's chopped foul towards the third base side. And Hallberg is able to get over to it. He's the third base coach for the Giants. 2 outs. Schmidt's over at first. The count is full at 3-2. Lots of sunshine still left out at the ballpark, but nighttime is about ready to come on us. The count is full. 43 pitches for Walker already. The 44th one. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him on a curveball at 77. And the inning is over. So no runs, 1 man left. And we head to the bottom of the second in Philadelphia. The Phillies lead it 2-1. I want to make sure I cut that strikeout too. Megan says hello. Izzy, what's going on? Megan, what's going on? How you all doing? Yes, that was awesome. We need these wins. We definitely need these wins, young Shizzy. What's going on? So, guys, I do want to announce something. It's not. You guys have probably already noticed it, but yes, we have more people that are on here that have blue wrenches, and this is sort of like my gift to you guys. Okay, so I take this really seriously. I really do. Okay, I love you guys coming on here in the chat, and I love what you guys have been doing. And, I do trust you guys, okay? Like, for those of you that have gotten the blue wrenches, that's just a reward for you for always coming on here, for always keeping things professional, having a good time, and taking responsibility. So, if people are here in the chat and they're not being nice or they're not following the rules, I do trust you guys, okay, to take care of things, just like they should be. So, just please obey, just please obey. And, yeah, so I wanted to give you guys that sort of an opportunity because it means a lot. And I can't be on here all the time, or Gabe or G Vanutes can't be on here all the time either, just modding the chat because, we have our own stuff to do. So, the more hands we get, the better. So, and that means that we're growing. So that means that we're doing our job. So, yes, if you have gotten that blue wrench, congratulations, because that means that you guys have been on here for a while, and I appreciate what you've been able to do for this channel. All right. JT Realmuto is coming up at the plate. Terrence's still out there in right field, towards the right field side. All right, here comes Harrison back out there on the mound. Kyle Harrison throws a strike on the outside corner to JT Realmuto. The clouds actually look like they're angels in the outfield types of clouds, if you can picture that. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch by Harrison. Swung on and missed. Phillies are actually, when you take a look at Major League Baseball, they're actually the top 6, they are the 6th most high attended, have the 6th highest attendance in baseball. The pitch, swing and a miss, and so far all 4 outs that have been recorded by Harrison have been strikeouts. If somebody could spot me and see when the Giants had a pitcher in their Major League debut have 4 strikeouts to get their first 4 outs, I would be interested to see who was the last person that did that. If somebody could spot me. First pitch to Bryson Stott. It swung on and missed for a strike. 0-1 is the count. Harrison steals the pitch. 96 on the gun, and it swung on and missed. And if you just subscribe to the channel, shout yourself out. Comment who you are down below. 0-2 is the count to Bryson Stott. Stott in the last series against the Washington Nationals went 3 for 13. The 0-2. High. He had 2 homers, 2 RBI, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. The 1-2 delivery by Harrison. Does not get the call. It's a little bit outside. 2-2 is the count. Phillies lead it 2-1. Harrison comes set, kicks, delivers the pitch. Line drive into left center field. It's going to drop in for a hit. Meckler gets over to it, throws it over to second base, and Bryson Stott slides in there safely without a throw. Actually, the throw was made over towards the second baseman, but he was not playing close to the bag. But Bryson Stott is able to get on with a double. So all left-handed hitters for the Phillies have gotten on with either a double or a home run. And all the right-handed hitters have struck out. Sometimes you just get these weird things that happen in baseball. There's Edmundo Sosa. Can he break the streak? The strikeout streak. The pitch. It's inside for ball one. Sosa playing over at third base tonight. He had a 2-run homer out to the Phillies bullpen in last night's game, and it would put them up 3-1. Harrison will try to disengage with the runner over at second. He doesn't throw, but Stott goes back to the bag. Sosa hitting .252 with 8 homers on the season. The 1-0 delivery, it's inside. There we go. I got a lot to catch up on with the chat. Once Harper and Bowman Schwarber heat up, it's a wrap. 2 balls, no strikes to Edmundo Sosa, batting in the 8th spot. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Harrison kicks, fires, and it swung on and missed on another fastball at 94. Man, Harrison really has been getting the right-handed hitters to swing and miss at the fastballs that he's throwing. He gets it at the belt, delivers from the stretch. Looks back at second, now back to the plate. The 2-1 offering, foul ball. We need these wins. As long as we don't get a Pats equals. Oh man, that would be wild. That would be so wild. We are a family. Yes, we are. Yes. What's up, JJ? What's going on, Snowman? Thanks for coming on here, man. You're the best. Drop your channel down below, man. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Edmundo Sosa. The pitch. Line drive foul. It actually hits the tarp over towards the third base side. Did not come Taron Hatcher's way. Came the other way. I've always wondered what it would be like to be a foul ball boy. 2-2 is the count. Harrison with 32 pitches on the night so far. In his major league debut, the pitch. It hits Edmundo Sosa just below the shoulder, and he gets aboard and finally ends the right-handed hitter, a strikeout streak, if you will. 4 strikeouts in a row. All the right-handed hitters, and Edmundo Sosa gets aboard, and that's one way to do it. So a double and a hit by pitch with still 1 out here in this bottom of the second inning. Giants infield playing at a double play depth. Yohan Rojas, he's coming up to the plate, steps into the batter's box. Harrison kicks, delivers, and throws it upstairs. Rojas went 2 for 8 against the Nationals with 2 runs scored, an RBI, a walk, and a stolen base. The 1-0 offering, it's in there for a strike on the inside corner. Every stream plus chat is a family, sometimes better ones than actual families. Oh, thank you, man. Yes. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Rojas' average now is at 296. Taron has to be ready. She has to be ready if a ball comes over to her way. The 1-2, way outside. I see a trend, says in user 1. What's the trend? Greetings from Germany. What's going on, man? 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2 line drive foul down the left field line. And a fan in the Bryce Harper jersey is able to get the baseball from the foul ball girl on the left side. And now Taryn is saying, I should have just went over to the left field side just to be the foul ball girl over there. She knew that was going to happen. Harrison looks back at second, now back to the plate. Kick steals the pitch, swing and a miss, and another strikeout. 5 strikeouts, all to the right-handed hitters for the Phillies, except for Edmundo Sosa. And there's 2 outs. Amazing job, by the way. Thank you so much. How would you live bet this game? I don't do that, man. I don't do that. I can't help you out with that. I do apologize. Phillies lead it 2-1. Kyle Schwarber comes up, steps into the batter's box, and he'll take the first pitch low and outside. Schwarber playing out in left field. Did have an error in the first inning, but made up for it by doubling. The 1-0 pitch. That is long foul towards the right field side. I think it just left the stadium. It did. Got to watch out for somebody's car. Schwarber, with 2 outs and with runners in scoring position, has a 191 average with 6 homers. He did homer in last night's game. Phillies were up 8-2, and he put them up 10-2 in the bottom of the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes. Harrison kicks, delivers from the stretch. And it's outside, and the count is 2-1. If I don't get to all your chats, guys, I do apologize because this is a lot to handle. 2 outs, 2 runners on. The 2-1, it's low. It's a slurve at 84. It was also a little bit outside, too. If there's anybody that is going to hit a foul ball to right field, it'll be Schwarber, so hopefully one does come our way. The 3-1 pitch, it misses low, and that'll load the bases. Good job by Kyle. He gets on for the second time tonight. And the Giants pitching coach will go out there and have a conversation. So the bases are loaded. So now's a good time to catch up. Hi, says Offbeat. What's going on? Is Harrison a lefty? Yes, he is a lefty. Yes. I said that he's the 11th Giant making his MLB debut this season. That's what I said. What kind of a hat am I wearing? This is a Wilmington Blue Rocks hat. I call games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who are the minor league affiliate of the Washington Nationals. Did that for 2 years while I was in college. So this is Wilmington Blue Rocks. You're in time, says yes, sir. What's going on? Here comes Trey Turner with the bases loaded. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. The infield is playing pretty deep for the Giants. 2 outs, bases juiced. Here comes Turner, who tries to take a hack at the first pitch and swings and misses pretty badly. He was late. No balls, 1 strike. Harrison with 45 pitches so far. His pitch count has gone up in this inning. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. It's foul, though, behind the plate, and it'll find the seats. And Turner is behind in the count 0-2 here. He's been struggling this season with the bases loaded. But it'd be a perfect time for him to come through here. No balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch coming up. Here it is, the 0-2, way up high and outside. Good job by Patrick Bailey to get into a standing position and show off his reflexes. Big spot here for the Phillies. Can they come through? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Up high and outside again for ball 2. So now the count is tied up to Trey Turner, who's 0 for 1 today. Base is loaded for the Phillies. They lead it 2-1 against the Giants. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a line drive out to center field and making the sliding catch. Out in center field is Wade Meckler. He just takes away a base hit as he slides towards home plate. He got down on a knee. I don't really know if that was a regular slide or not, but nonetheless, it was a great catch. The inning is over, and Taryn Hatcher is going to give the helmet back over to the Foul ball girl over towards the first base side. So the inning is over. Phillies get no runs. They leave the bases loaded, and we head to the top of the third at the bank. Okay. Line out to center. There we go. It had to be a hit by pitch. Yes. Rob's lefty-righty strategy fails again, says Larry, because everybody's striking out. Hey, Trey Turner was the first right-handed hitter that did not strike out. So, yes, you just have a free bet. No worries. No, man, I got you. Alan says he would take Philly at -1.5. Okay. Offbeat. We're very close to 30 likes. Yes, guys, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, comment who you are down below if you do subscribe to the channel. I give you this content for free. All you got to do is just hit 3 buttons. The notification bell icon, the like button, and the subscribe button. That's all we ask for, guys. I like JJ. Seems like a great guy. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, man, we try to have a lot of fun doing this. We try to do almost every single Phillies game, man. I will say, though, that this weekend, this is the last time that I'm going to be out for like a extended amount of time. We're going to be gone for 5 days, okay, from Saturday to Wednesday. But Snowman is going to have you covered for some of the Phillies games. So please go check out Snowman Multimedia himself. We don't know yet which games he's going to be covering. It'll be on his channel. But if you guys do want to still tune in to Phillies games, please go subscribe to Snowman Multimedia. He's going to cover us. So, what kind of hat am I wearing? Oh, I just told you. There we go. Tea time, baby. 1 ball, 1 strike. They just came back. It always bugs me when they do this. The 1-1 by Walker. It's outside and low for a ball. We don't have rollerblading here in Germany. No, yeah, Killer. You're thinking of what's her name? She just got off. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch by Walker. It's outside and low. He has 48 pitches, and he's out there for his 3rd inning of work. Phillies wearing their regular pinstripes. Walker actually wearing a long sleeve Phillies shirt. 3-1. Ground ball right back up the middle for a base hit. Rojas gets over to it, and they'll throw it back to the infield, and it's a leadoff single. It's time for Thairo Estrada, who's 2 for 2 today. It's a 2nd single. Germany has excellent views. Yes, let's go Phillies. There we go. And Eagles. How do you know Dynamite? Dynastia? He came onto his channel. He came onto G Vanutz's channel. One runner on over at first. Here comes Wilmer Flores. The first pitch by Walker. It's check swing. First base umpire Jacob Metz says that he did go around Wilmer Flores. He's hitting .303. He's driven in 44 runs for the Giants. Also has 17 RBI too. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Walker throws back over to first, and Estrada is in there safely. Doesn't even have to dive. What are those hats that John Kruk and Ben Davis are wearing? Are they like golden Phillies hats? They look really cool. The 0-1 pitch to Flores. Fly ball hit out to center field. Rojas goes over towards his left side, tracks it down, and makes the catch towards his left side. And Estrada has to go back and retreat over to first base. Flores hit it pretty sharply, but we know that Yohan Rojas can certainly cover a lot of ground in center field. It was something that the Phillies knew all about before he came up. Got to see that in high A and throughout his whole entire minor league career. Here comes Jock Peterson in the first pitch. It's a little cue shot over towards the third base side. It's foul, though. It's an 0-1 count. I've known for a while, but can't remember why. All right, so Japan eliminates Panama. This is according to InUser1, who's been doing a great job at keeping us up to date. Japan gets the go-ahead run in the top of the 6th, and they won 5-4. Wow. 0-1 is the count. Walker gets set at the belt. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Still trying to agree with JT on the sign. Throw back over to first. It's a little toss over to first. I like the strategy of, like, when the pitch clock is winding down, and if you can't communicate on a pitch, you can just throw it back over to first base if there's a base runner on. I think that that's a really good way to strategize. Nobody has really talked about that. The 0-1, it's low and inside as well. Marsh is a lefty. Put him in. Sandra's back. Is it? Yeah, it's Sandra. How was it, Sandra? 1-1 is the count to Jock Peterson, the former Dodger himself. The 1-1 delivery, it's low. A splitter at 87. It's righty on lefty here. Peterson's 1 for 1 today. He homered in last night's game. Hit one of 2 homers for the Giants. 2-1 is the count. Walker from the belt again. It's on the outside corner. It's a cutter at 87. And Jock Peterson does not agree with that call. Peterson has played for the Dodgers, the Cubs, and the Braves. 2 seconds left on the pitch clock. The throw back to first again. That's not in time to get Estrada. 55 pitches for Taijuan Walker, and we're not even through the 3rd inning just yet. This is a beautiful day at Citizens Bank Park. A little bit windy, but not too bad. The 2-2 high bouncer hit over towards the first base side. Stott has it, throws over to first, and they'll get Jock Peterson, but Estrada has a lot of speed, and he goes over to second. With the way it was hit, it was a little bit funky because it took a weird bounce, but Stott did a good job at just setting his feet correctly and worked on the footwork very well. So a ground out, 4-3 ground out, that is. Here comes Michael Conforto, first pitch. Fly ball hit out to center field. Rojas on the run towards home plate, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 man left. Time to go to the bottom of the 3rd. Phillies have a 2-1 lead on 3 hits against the Giants, and they're coming back up. Okay. It's worth a trip, but it's quite far. What are we? Germany we're talking about. Rockies 2, Rays 2. There we go. I'm from the UK. Man, we have a lot of people on here. The chat is very busy. Done rollerblading. Oh, wow, that quick? Wow. It was fun. Too slow because I had to wait for the 4-year-old. Aw. Man, that's awesome, though. Poland and... Okay, so let's go. There we go. Yes, guys. Please keep the language clean for sure. Please do. What was the prediction before the game started? I don't make predictions on here. I don't do it for a couple of reasons. One of them being is that I'm trying to not get into the habit when I have my broadcaster hat on to do those types of things, because when I'm in broadcaster mode, I don't really like to do those types of things. So if I did a podcast before, I probably would have said 6-3 Phillies, but yeah, that is my prediction. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Oh, it's Fisherman Sam. How you doing, dude? I didn't see you on here. Hopefully we get to see Hoskins back in the lineup for the playoffs, so that'd be really sick. What's up, JJ? Just checking in. A little. Ring the bell. Yes, got to ring that bell. Especially out in Ashburn Alley tonight. It's announcers in the alley. We're not in the alley, though. We're in Voorhees, New Jersey. Yes, but I guess we can create an alley over here. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit too late for that. First pitch, it's fouled off by Nick Castellanos. Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but my development, okay, not going to specify where it is, but it's the 0-1 pitch. It's hit out to right field. It's going over towards the line, and there to make the catch in foul ground in right field is Michael Conforto. And Castellanos is already out. So Bryce Harper's due up. So in my development, every single street is named after a Phillies player. I don't know like what the historical reference or historically why that is. I guess because it's South Jersey and that's how like my development like wanted to remember all the names. But yeah, we have Downing, we have Lynch, and some other really cool names. All right, here comes Bryce Harper up at the plate. The first pitch, he swings and misses at it, but his back foot, his back toe, as he was swinging, it looked a little bit awkward as he was turning. As I think he slipped a little bit, but he seems to be all right. Gets back into the box. No balls, 1 strike. Harrison still on the mound, and the 0-1, it's inside for ball 1. So yes, all the roads in my development are named after Phillies players. So Ashburn's not one of them, though. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive into center field for a base hit. And Bryce Harper gets on with a 1-out single. There we go. I see. Seems reasonable. Sam has been here for a while. Can't see because we have a lot of people on here tonight. Oh my gosh, Larry, stop. No. All right, first pitch to Alec Boehm. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to deep center field. Actually, towards right center field on the track and making the catch. Out in center will be Wade Meckler. And the throw is drawn back towards the infield, and there's 2 outs. Good throw by Meckler, too. The Philly fanatic now is in the booth, or is with the broadcasters down at Ashburn Alley. I don't know, what are they putting over John Kruk? A towel to keep him, or a blanket to keep him warm? Is that what they're doing? What's going on? Oh, they're putting a towel over his, I think that's a towel. Over his head? 2 outs and a runner on over at first, and JT comes up the pitch. It's slow and inside. It's like covering his whole face. Pulling those strikes. Harrison kicks, steals, and it's swung on and missed for a strike. Guess you got to protect Kruk at all costs. Tom McCarthy has a little hat going on, too. Oh, Star Wars. Is that what it is? Oh, man, that's cool. 1-1 is the count. And the next pitch, it's swung on and missed. Yeah, okay, I see the Darth Vader mask coming on. There you go. Okay, I see that. Now I get it. Throw back over to first. And just like that, Harper is caught into a rundown, and he'll just get tagged out by Lamonte Wade Jr., and the inning is over. So Harper gets caught on the bases, and, well, John Kruk, I guess he gets caught up in the work. I don't know what that means, but we go to the top of the 4th. So Harper got picked off. Oof, says Apple Attack. I didn't know what to say. Sometimes you have to think to yourself. Here's a debate. What is the Philly fanatic? I don't know, man. All right, cool. All right, you love Kruk and McCarthy? Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I think that they're great people. And McCarthy himself, he's His story is really interesting. I don't know if you guys actually fully know his story, but he did minor league baseball for years. He was actually a biology major that went to TCNJ. And he, yeah, like a biology major. And now he's the broadcaster for the Phillies. Like, it's absolutely insane. But he originally was going to be the GM for the minor league baseball team that he covered for, because he thought that it would be really great for him and his family. And as soon as he was about ready to go sign those papers, I'll never forget he said this to us, he had a change of heart because he wanted to broadcast and he didn't want to be fixing toilets anymore. Those were his exact quotes. And you know, man, it takes a lot to work your way up the ladder in this business. And he has been somebody, especially his son, too. You know, I'm happy for Pat McCarthy being able to do Mets radio games. He's done a really awesome job. But he's been somebody that's been very humble about what he does. And he just has fun doing it. You know, some people don't like his style. I do like his style. I think he has a great style. But he's very knowledgeable, and he always gets back to people on Twitter, and he's always thankful for what he does. He is. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch to J.D. Davis. Grounder hit over to third base. Charged by Sosa. The throw over to first. It's in time, and J.D. Davis, who flied out to center to end the game last night, well, grounds out in this inning over to third. So... But yeah, it's actually an interesting story. He said that he had a conversation with his advisor about doing broadcasting and his broadcast. Oh wait, actually, I'm mixing that story up with Joe Davis. Actually, sorry about that. I can't get that mixed up. Patrick Bailey comes up to the plate. He's catching for the Giants tonight, batting on the left side. It's an 0-1 count. Walker still out there on the mound for the Phillies, and the 0-1 offering. It's a splitter at the knees for a strike. So Walker ahead in the count 0-2 against Patrick Bailey, who grounded out to first. His first time up. What are they doing? Are they like giving away souvenirs? What the heck is going on? But Joe Davis, I'll get to that story in a little bit. The ball is 2 strikes. The pitch. Line drive, and it ends up hitting Walker, but Turner dives and makes the catch. It just hit Walker on the shoulder. Great play by Trey Turner to make the catch, as it ricocheted off of Walker's left shoulder, and now the trainer's going to go out there, and Rob Thompson is definitely worried. Just so interesting how a sequence of events just turns things around. There's a line drive hit off of, it was actually the right shoulder of Taijuan Walker, and Turner just dived on forward and made the catch. Pretty remarkable how he did that. They're showing the replays, but is Walker okay? That is the real question. That is the real question. The exit velocity on that hit was at 102 miles per hour. First pitch is up high, so they are doing a couple of test pitches, if you will. Some more ump tosses. I guess he seems to be all right, but that's the last thing that the Phillies need is another starting pitcher to go down. Walker and Thompson and the trainer are having a conversation, and now everybody's going to migrate back to the dugout. I mean, yikes. Yeah. That's always like one of the most scary things to see when a pitcher gets hit by a line drive. All right, so next batter will be up, and it'll be Wade Meckler. He takes a strike. The 0-1 offering. It's a curveball at 75. Love the toughness. He's for sure a fighting Phil. Yes, definitely. Meckler's 1 for 1. He singled back in the second. Phillies have a 2-1 lead. Both teams have scored in their halves of the first inning. The ball's 2 strikes. Walker kicks, delivers. It's inside and low. So that's a, what's that, a 1-6 line out? It is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And Wade Meckler strikes out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. Go to the San Francisco Giants. Phillies lead at 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, a 1-6 lineout. Okay, so I love the toughness too. I wanted to read this comment. Kruk is the best. He just says what's on his mind, and most of the time it's what the fans are thinking. His home run reactions are classic. Yeah, some people don't like it, and some people really do like it. I think it's great, you know, personally. I do, as long as he doesn't, like, I think that him and McCarthy have a very good chemistry together, so it sounds seamless, you know, but definitely for you have to build that chemistry. And one thing that we're not doing on here is we're not doing like the old classic color commentator stuff, because we're doing it ourselves, and it's a lot of stuff to be able to deal with that. You know, you have to have somebody that has the right timing as to the game that you're watching and all those types of things, and you got to work. It's a relationship, and to do it virtually is pretty tough. So, yes, crazy game so far. Guys, hit the like button. Yes, for sure. Yes, definitely for sure. Can I get a whoop whoop? There we go. Nice. Okay, so the story that I had about Joe Davis, well, it's not really a story. It's really a part of his story. So I was listening to his interview that he did. I forget who it was with. It was a couple of weeks ago. I listened to it. It was about 2 years old, but he talked about how he did a whole lot of minor league baseball games, and how before that, when he was in college, he was broadcasting and whatever, and his advisor actually, like, well, I think it was his regular advisor. I forget who it was specifically, but it was an advisor, right? And he was talking to his advisor about like what he wanted to do, because the advisor asked him that question. First pitch to JT is outside for a ball. Harrison's still out there on the bump, and the 1-0 that's fouled off. And he said that he wanted to be a broadcaster, and he wanted to be a play-by-play announcer. That's what he said. He actually went to school and he played sports. He played football at college, but then when he realized that he couldn't do it, he told his advisor that he wanted to be a broadcaster. And the 1-1 that swung on and missed. And his advisor was like, I don't know what the heck that is. Literally said those words. And just thought it was kind of funny that now he's like doing the World Series games, and you know, it's really wild. You never know what happens in the business. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Real Muto. It's fouled back. JT is 0 for 1 tonight. It's a red, white, and blue bell. Red on the left side of the bell, white in the center, and blue on the right side. The pitch popped up out towards the shallow left field side in foul territory, and Davis is there to make the catch in foul ground. There's 1 out, and Peterson, I think, actually lost it in the lights, but good thing that J.D. Davis was there. Welcome on in, Rhino. Kruk is a regular guy, doesn't pretend to be something he's not. Absolutely. I think that's actually a good way to put it, Larry. Stott comes up to the plate, and he takes a 4-seamer at 93 miles per hour. So the Phillies, they're 68-57 on the season. The ball's 1 strike. The 0-1, swinging a line drive into center field, and diving and playing it on the hop is the center fielder, Wade Meckler, and he throws it back towards the infield. That actually almost got by him. So Meckler did a good job, was actually there to time it perfectly. He was able to dive in front of it, and even though he wasn't able to make the catch, he actually played it on a bounce pretty well. And if he was maybe a step earlier, that would have gotten on by him. So Bryson Stott gets on, and Gabe Kapler, the former Phillies manager, will go out there to pull out his guy. As Kyle Harrison makes his major league debut and only allows the 2 runs so far. He's still responsible for the runner over at first base. Okay. I wish I had a better call with that. Linda Stark, welcome, Mark. Mark Brennan says, I just subbed. Cool, man. Thanks for coming on here. I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing, dude. Thank you, Mark. Yes. Welcome to the fam. Congrats on 900, says Rising Rhino. Thank you. I seriously do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Rock and roll. Yes. Hello, Phillies. Yes. It's a crash of rhinos. I need to leave these up here a little bit longer, guys. It is a crash of rhinos. Linda says congratulations on 900. Thank you. Thank you. We're not done, guys. We have a lot of work to do, and we have a lot of things that are in the works, and we're having a blast doing this, and we're just keeping on. We just keep chugging along, you know? These are fun, and it's gotten to the point now where sometimes we just go a little bit off the rails. Congrats, JJ. That's awesome. Hard work, man. And Rhino, please drop your link down below. I truly mean that. Jiva Newts, if you're still on here, drop your link down below. Snowman, drop your link down below. If you guys have a channel, please drop your links. Impromptu, raid, crash of rhinos. Fisherman Sam says, JJ. Okay, oh man, oh boy. JJ, I'm throwing the party for you down in AC for 1,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, I hate to tell you this, Sam. I hate to tell you this. I do appreciate it, but you're not the only one. Because a couple of my friends literally, like, they want to throw parties too. And, you're going to be in competition. But I really do appreciate that so much, man. I seriously do. It means a lot that you keep coming on here. And, sometime, man, AC. I think we're going to meet Rising Rhino in AC when he comes down in November. Yes. All right, here's Edmundo Sosa up at the plate. It's an 0-1 count. The pitch, it's fouled off, so Walker is out there to pitch for the Giants. Sosa got hit by a pitch in the second inning. He's hitting .252 with 8 homers and 23 runs batted in. Walker comes set. Kicks, fires the pitch. Line drive just over the glove of the shortstop out in the left field. Peterson gets over to it, and the throw is cut off. And Edmundo Sosa was able to get a single that goes out to left field. It was just over the glove of Casey Schmidt. If he was maybe about an inch taller, he probably could have had that. It was a pretty good pitch. Or a pretty good hit, I should say. So Ryan Walker is the man out there on the mound. Walker looks back at second, now back to the plate. He's a sidearm type of a pitcher. Throwing at 92 miles per hour. Throws a fastball. And Rojas, it looks at it, and it's an 0-1 count. 2 runners on, 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Phillies looking for some more runs, the 0-1. It's a bouncer that's fouled. All right, Alex, thanks so much for coming on here. JJ, I got to head out. Have a good night. Thanks for coming on here, dude. I appreciate it. Yes. That'd be sick. I'm in, says Sandra. I'd love to meet up with all of you, you know? I really would. It'd be so sick. 0-2 is the count. Walker, it's set from the belt, or from the stretch. Kicks, steals, and throws it low. And outside, 2. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. There's one out in the bottom of the fourth, and the 1-2 offering, it's just fouled off. Wanted to mention, and I forgot to do this a little bit earlier, but, Kyle Harrison making his major league debut tonight, or made his major league debut tonight, is 22 years old from San Jose, California. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock to Yohan Rojas, and the 1-2, it's low and way outside. The Giants actually selected him in the third round of the 2020 MLB draft, and he signed with them for a bonus of $2.5 million rather than play college baseball at UCLA. Excuse me. Walker thought about disengaging with the runner over at second, keeps him in check, does not throw it over towards the bag. Played for the San Jose Giants, and he made his professional debut back in 2021. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. It was a check swing, and the home plate umpire, Nick Marley, said that Yohan Rojas went around. I don't think he fouled it. Rojas was a little confused, though. So there's 2 outs. And we flip the lineup card and go back to the top of the lineup. Kyle is 1 for 1. He's gotten on base twice today. He doubled and walked. First pitch, swing and a miss. On a slider at 82 miles per hour. No balls, 1 strike. Walker gets set, kicks, steals, and it's inside for ball 1. So Ryan Walker is 27 years old from Arlington, Washington. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch by Walker. It's on the upper third of the zone for a called strike. Played college baseball at Washington State University and was selected by the Giants in the 31st round of the 2018 MLB draft. One of the 11 players that made his Giants debut this season. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, and the pitch. Line drive foul over towards the right field side. And, well, if Taryn was there right now, she probably could have had some action. But she missed it. Just a little bit unlucky, I guess. The 1-2, a grounder, fouled once again over towards the first base side. Okay, so now the ball girl's having a little bit of action over there. 2 straight foul balls. Hit right over there. Walker went to Arlington High School. Played as a freshman and was named the Al West Coast second team utility player as a junior. The 1-2. Foul ball over towards the third base side. Does Davis have room? He does not. Just goes over the net. And the count still remains at 1-2. The sky is absolutely beautiful. I think sunset was at like what, 7:50? 2 runners on, 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Phillies lead at 2-1. The 1-2 offering, it's outside for ball 2 to Kyle Schwarber. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. Walker gets set, kicks, steals, and it's a slider that's low and outside for ball 3. Good at bat by Kyle Schwarber so far. On deck is Trey Turner, who came up with the bases loaded last time but flied out. The 3-2 pitch. Swing gonna miss. He struck out. It just went out of the glove of Patrick Sandoval. I didn't know if it was foul tipped or not, but that's gonna do it. So the Phillies, they leave 2 runners on over at first and second, and nothing to it. And we head to the top of the 5th at Citizens Bank Park. I'm not really giving a lot of stats tonight, and I probably should be. So let me actually take a very quick step off, guys. I'll be right back in just a few moments. Watch them walk Schwarber, says Sam. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Wait, I missed this. Cash me out. How about that? Wait. Is this play-by-play with JJ or date-by-date with JJ? Oh, my gosh, Rhino. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Let me take a step off. I'll see you guys really soon. You guys are funny, man. I love you guys. Let's take a break. Alrighty, we are back on here. Okay, there we go. Reeferman, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Hey, JJ, any relation to goaltender Curtis Cujo, Joseph, from the Maple Leafs? No. No. and no to Tommy Joseph or Corey Joseph from the NBA? Nope. Adam Joseph? No. None of those guys. You also have Jason Joseph, who's a track runner as well. Heard that. Angelo Cataldi. Oh, is he going to put on the headsets? Oh, man. Angelo. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out in the top of the 5th. The bitch. It's a sweeper at 82 miles per hour to Casey Schmidt. Said 197 with 2 homers and 25 RBI. I saw Sandra's comment too. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss. A splitter at 86 miles per hour. And Taijuan Walker gets strikeout number 5 on the evening so far. And Schmidt goes down for the first time. Yep, they're going to get it. Okay, they got the headset on him. How about that? Angelo just retired this year. He had his own morning show he was at WIP for 34 years. Great guy. No balls, 1 strike to Lamonte Wade Jr. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Phillies lead at 2-1 in the top of the 5th with 1 out. The 0-1 offering. It's on the outside corner for a strike. So Walker has 72 pitches. He's only allowed 1 run. That was back in the first inning on an RBI fielder's choice ground out by Wilmer Flores. The 0-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. He got him. 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Back-to-back Ks for Taijuan Walker. He's got your music, Rhino. You got to up your game. You got to up your game, man. No, I'm kidding. Rhino, I know she's Joshua with you. I know that she's just kidding, but man, you do a great job. It would be cool, though, if you did have some music, though. 1 ball, no strikes to Thairo Estrada. And the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball hit out to left field, and Schwarber's not going to be able to get over to it. It goes all the way towards the corner. Schwarber barehands it, and Estrada will smoothly and cruisely. He cruises into second base. I was trying to do something a little bit creative, but it didn't work out. 2 outs and a double. It is what it is. Okay. Smoothly cruises. That's probably how I should have said it. Okay. Hey, Reeferman, what's up? Hi, Sandra. Thanks, Linda. Welcome, Reeferman. Yes. Yes. You get 3 things from him. Yes, you do. First pitch to Wilmer Flores is on the inside corner for a strike. Angelo looks really good. He really does. No balls, 1 strike. Walker kicks, delivers. It's up high for ball 1. Now, what's funny is that WIP technically can't use any of the audio footage because this is from NBC Sports, Philadelphia, if I'm correct. The 1-1, it's outside for ball 2. Angelo has a book out called Loud. It's how a shy nerd from Rhode Island turned up to be a Philadelphia sports fan? I have to look at that, but they cut it pretty quickly. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Flores is low for ball 3. Yes, that's right. 3-1 is the count. Walker kicks, steals, and throws it low. And Flores actually walks 2 outs and 2 runners on. That's only the second walk allowed today by Taijuan Walker. James Joseph, that's another one. I don't. I have a Stream Deck. I create my own music. Says Ryzen Rhino. Jock Peterson is due up. Takes the first pitch upstairs. Jock wearing his really unique batting gloves. They're like a bright orange. Never seen anything like it. They're like Clemson Tigers types of orange. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jock Peterson. Estrada leads off over at second. Flores over at first. The 1-1 offering, swing and a miss. Haha, I said it first, Rhino. She beat you to the punch, Rhino. She did. I love it when you guys are chatting in the chat, man. It's cool. Walker will get out of this as Fisherman Sam. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Jock. Line drive into center field. Rojas on the dive, and he can't get there. It just bounces out of the glove. Schwarber has to go all the way towards the wall. 1 run comes in to score. Here comes the second run. That's going to be a 2-run double by Jock Peterson, and the Giants retake the lead. It was hit right off of the end of the bat by Jock Peterson, and Rojas thought he had just enough, and it literally just fell out of the pocket of the glove. Actually, it was off the tippy part of the glove. So it's now 3-2 San Francisco. It'll be a 2-run double by Jock Peterson, and the Giants retake the lead. Here comes Michael Conforto, who takes a curveball all the way for a strike on the outside corner. The Giants were not hitting really well with runners in scoring position. They're actually one of the teams that's really been struggling in that category. The 0-1. It's upstairs. Conforto, who's crushed the Phillies throughout his entire career, is 0 for 2 tonight. Definitely don't want to jinx that. The 1-1. It's high again and outside. That's funny. Peterson leads off over at second. 2 balls, 1 strike. Walker kicks, delivers, and it's another curveball on the inside corner for a called strike. I hope I recorded this because I would actually like to listen to Angelo's interview. Maybe he's also going to the WIP booth, though, too. So maybe they will be able to get some sort of audio clips. That is really cool. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Phillies down 3-2 against the Giants. The 2-2 pitch on the inside corner, called strike 3. Nick Marley calls it a strike, and Taijuan Walker will take the call. But the Giants, they do get a 2-run double from Jock Peterson, and the Phillies are down 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Long game so far. All right. Guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload. Yes, or if I go live, because I do either of those things. I actually do both. I do both of those things, guys. Sometimes you never know if I am going to pre-record something and if I'm going to upload a video. I catch people off guard all the time. That's why they call me JJ. It's exactly why they call me that. Because you never know. I have the same initials, right? I have double initials. So that you got to be cautious about those things. You just do. Cheers. All right. I'm going to take another quick step off. I need to stretch. Also, rest my voice for about 30 seconds. But I'll see you guys very soon. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back on here. Guys, we need 2 more subscribers to get to 910. Phillies, they're down 3-2. They have 6 hits, 2 runs scored. Back on a 2-run homer hit by Bryce Harper in the bottom of the first. And they also have 2 errors that came back in the first inning. And Trey Turner's due up. Walker is out there for his 2nd inning of work. And the first pitch to Trey is outside and low for a ball. The 1-0 pitch, it's on the inside. Well, maybe it was actually a little bit more towards the center of the zone. But regardless, it's a strike. 1-1 is the count. Well, Angelo sure looks like he's having a lot of fun out there. The pitch by Walker, it's inside for ball 2. Trey hitting .250 with 14 home runs, 46 RBI on the season as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss. It was a slider that was low. If you did just subscribe to my channel, please make sure that you comment who you are down below. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch to Trey, it's outside for ball 3. So the count is now full at 3-2. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the payoff pitch. It's popped up out to shallow right center field. Who's going to get over to it? It's going to be Conforto, and he's there to make the catch, and there's 1 out. Walker had the first error, and Kyle Schwarber had the second one. So Turner flies out to shallow right field. All right, so Angelo's book, it's called Aloud, and I'll have to look into getting that. I'll have to read it. The ball is 1 strike to Nick Castellanos, who steps up to the plate. There's announcers in the alley at Ashburn Alley tonight at Citizens Bank Park. The ball is 1 strike. The pitch, low for ball 1. The Giants actually haven't won consecutive road games in a very long time. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch, fly ball, hit out to deep left field. Peterson goes back to the track, and he's there to make the catch, and Castellanos is out. So Bryce Harper is due up next. There's 2 outs and nobody on for the Phillies in the bottom of the 5th inning. The last time that the Giants actually won 2 games in a row, it was during their 5-game road winning streak, which occurred literally right after the at the beginning of the second half of the All-Star break. Second half of the season. It was from July 14th to the 18th. No balls, 1 strike to Bryce Harper. And the 0-1, that's fouled. So the first pitch was fouled. They didn't show it. Harper's 2 for 2 today. He hit a 2-run homer off of Kyle Harrison in the bottom of the first. The Giants just retook the lead in the top of the 5th on a 2-run double hit by Jock Peterson. Well, welcome, SML Clips. Thanks for coming on here. Appreciate it. And if you did just subscribe to the channel, please make sure that you comment who you are down below. The 0-2 offering, swing and a miss on a slider that was inside and low. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Fightins. And we head to the top of the 6th. Phillies down 3-2 against the San Francisco Giants. Okay. Very nice. Well, that wasn't very nice, but what happened wasn't very nice, but the call, which is what I focus on more, the call has been pretty good so far. If you guys do have any pointers, I do want to mention this. Please comment down below if you guys think that there be other things that we should be implementing on here, whether it's from the play-by-play critique itself, or if it's just a part of the visual presentation. I am going to, and Larry knows this, but I am going to actually start to have like some more like B-roll videos of stuff, and I will be implementing some more production things on here. That's like the really cool thing about using the Stream Deck. The thing is that I'm more focused right now on just putting out the content, and those things are, I'm trying to work on like 2 hours a night doing those things just to, try to see if there's ways that I could play around with things. But yes, so here's a trivia question. How many beers has Uncle Sam drank tonight? Oh, boy. We're not ready for that yet. We're in the top of the 7th, or the top of the 6th, not the 7th just yet. Top of the 6th. But, yes. We're getting there, though. We should be getting there pretty soon. Guys, hear my dog barking down below? I love my dog. Her name is Reese. She's a golden doodle. If you guys have any dogs, or if you have any animals, comment down below. Comment the name, what type, because I'm just curious. Sir Anthony Dominguez will be pitching for the Phillies. He's 3-3 on the season. That's his record. He has a 4.11 ERA. This is a big spot here for him. Kruk is at the alley store. I think he's the battery pack. They can't hear him. He went up to go to the alley store. Okay, so they couldn't hear him. All right, J.D. Davis is up at the plate. He takes the first pitch inside for a ball. So Sir Anthony Dominguez facing off against J.D. Davis, the 1-0. It's low and outside. It was a sinker at 97. J.D. is hitting .247. He has 57 runs batted in and 15 homers on the season as well. 2 balls, no strikes, and Dominguez gets set, kicks, deals, it swung on and missed for a strike. It was right down the middle, too. Davis, another former Met. He's 30 years old, from Elk Grove, California. The 2-1, fouled off. 98 on the gun for Sir Anthony. JD is 6'3". And this is a guy who actually played with the Astros for 2 years and then spent 4 seasons with the Yankees. 2-2, it's low for ball 3. This is now his second season with the Giants. Last year, he had 8 homers and 14 RBI and 137 at-bats. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. It's inside. And that's the third walk allowed tonight by Phillies pitching. So Davis walks. That's how we start off the top of the 6th. Next question. What the heck are they giving out now? Here comes Patrick Bailey, who serves this one out to right field. Castellanos gets a good read on it, though. Goes over towards his right side, and he catches it for out number 1. Didn't have to move a whole bunch over towards his left side, actually. My right. But did a good job. One gone in the top of the 6th. And Wade Meckler is stepping up to the plate, batting on the left side. And Sir Anthony throws it inside and low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Dominguez comes set, kicks, fires, and it's swung on and missed for a strike. Wade is 23 years old, played college baseball at Oregon State University, and was drafted by the Giants in the 8th round of the 2022 MLB Draft. One ball, one strike, and Sir Anthony just misses the strike zone as he throws a pitch that's inside for ball 2. He was actually a walk-on at Oregon State University, and he was majoring in finance. The 2-1, grounder hit over towards the first base side. Stott has it, throws it over to first, and there's 2 away. That'll get the runner over towards second base. So Davis walks, advances over to second, and Meckler grounds out. 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning, and Casey Schmidt is due up. A lot of people don't know this, but as a high school freshman, Meckler actually was 4'10", and literally weighed 75 pounds. Not a joke. He gained 25 pounds his sophomore year, and just got to 100 right there. Don't really see that happen a whole lot. Here comes Blake Sable, who will be pinch hitting for Casey Schmidt, and he fouls the first pitch off. Sable played out in left field last night for the Giants, and also came in to catch later on in the ball game. The ball is 1 strike. The pitch to Sable. Line drive, backhanded by Bohm. Flips it over towards Dominguez, and Dominguez wins the race to the bag, and the inning is over. Great play by Bohm. And that'll do it as we head now to the bottom of the 6th. Phillies still down 3-2 against the Giants. They'll be back. All right, so let's see what we have over here. Elsa, 4-year-old blue heeler. Rescue from left in the box. Oh, there we go. During winter, frozen and unresponsive. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Adopted her at 3 months old. Oh, man. That's so awesome. Is she a cat? Or a dog? Not really. She's about 40 pounds, so medium size. Okay, so I'm assuming dog. Wow. But yeah. Can you believe that Wade Meckler was 75 pounds his freshman year of high school? I can't believe that. I actually just learned that tonight. I didn't even know that. And I have these notes like listed over here on my laptop, but sometimes I don't like when I'm writing down these notes, or if I'm finding these things, I don't always retain everything because I have a lot to retain. Dog, yes. You got to see your niece today. Oh, that's so awesome, Fisherman Sam. That makes me so happy. How old is your niece? If you don't mind me asking. I think that's so cool. Guys, if you are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Okay? We do Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, Patriots football. So if you like this content, if you like the call, if you're having a good time on here, thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon. We started this channel 8 months ago, and we're literally 90 subscribers away from getting to 1,000. It's crazy. 1 week old. How about that? Absolutely nuts. Wow. How does it feel? How does it feel? Congratulations. Yes. Yes. Congratulations, Fisherman Sam. That is quite a milestone. Wow. Here comes Al Boehm to the plate. Start off the bottom of the 6th, and the Giants have a new pitcher out there. The first pitch is swung on and missed. Get you the name on the pitcher in just a few moments. Snowballs, 1 strike. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the next one, it's grounded over towards third base. The throw by J.D. Davis as he charges over to first. It's in time. Had to shuffle his feet over towards his left side. Gathered himself. Got the baseball, threw it over to first. And there's 1 out. So Luke Jackson is pitching. Jackson is, the first pitch that he throws to JT is low for a ball. He's 1-1. He's a 2.25 earned run average in 20 innings of work. The thing that's really impressive about him is that he has 28 strikeouts and only 11 walks allowed. He's facing off against JT, who's 0 for 2. The 1-0. Ground ball hit over towards the third base side. The throw over to first. It's not in time. It actually gets away from Lamonte Wade Jr. Wade Jr. gets over to it, throws over to second, and JT dives in there safely. Just safely. The ball was hit actually towards the third base line. J.D. Davis had to backhand it, throw it over towards first, and his throw was definitely short. So it should be an infield single, and J.D. against J.T. Oh, man, that's a tongue twister. J.D. probably should have just held on to it. So that should be a single and an E5 by J.D. Davis. And as soon as Lamonte Wade Jr. got over towards the ball, which was over towards the Phillies dugout area, he threw it over to second base, and Yohan Camargo, who just came in to play shortstop, was covering the bag and was not able to get JT. 1 ball, no strikes to Bryson Stott, who takes the first pitch off the plate. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Luke Jackson kicks, fires the pitch. It looked like it was outside, but it's a called strike. It's a slider at 88 miles per hour. So Luke Jackson is 31 years old. You may remember him from the Atlanta Braves because that's where he spent most of his career. Started off playing with the Texas Rangers his first 2 years at the big league level. The 1-1 pitch, swinging a fly ball, hit out to deep left field. It's going back towards the track, and Jock Peterson backs up and makes the catch. Just in front of the Yingling Lager upside. Oh, man. Jock has to tip his cap, too, as Bryson Stott just barely missed a home run. What a catch by Jock Peterson as Castellanos gives Stott a little pat on the back as he heads back towards the dugout. That would have been the second career opposite field home run if it had the distance. Just had one a couple of weeks ago. That was his first, obviously. I thought it was, too. Just backed into the wall, and Peterson made a really nice catch. Sosa comes up, 2 outs. JT over at second, and Jackson kicks, fires. It's a called strike. So Luke, as I mentioned, he spent his first 2 years with the Texas Rangers. With the Atlanta Braves, though, he was absolutely dominant in the bullpen. The 0-1, it's fouled off. Maybe not so much in his first 3 years, but during the 2021 season, when he helped the Braves make it to the World Series, well, his ERA was at 1.98. No balls, 2 strikes to Edmundo Sosa. Realmuto leads off over at second. He's the tying run. The 0-2 pitch to Edmundo. Swing and a miss. And Luke Jackson is able to get out of the inning unscathed. And we head to the top of the 7th inning. Phillies down 3-2 as they leave JT over at second base. And we head to the top of the 7th. I thought he had it. Now, be honest with me, because we're growing on here and we want to get better. Did that catch sound a little bit, not positive, but did it sound like an aw man type of a thing, or was it like, wow, like what a catch that was? You know? Let me know down below in the comments section. All right, it is 8:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Guys, you know what time it is. You guys know what time it is. It is time for our Phillies trivia question of the day. All right, it is time. It is time. Here we go. If you guys are new to Phillies trivia, what we do is in the top of the 7th inning, we ask a Phillies trivia question. And if you get the question correct after I give it to you, it's not Granny Hamner, but that's the first answer that we always put on here. As an example, if it is correct, you'll hear this sound. If it's incorrect, if you get the question wrong, you will hear this. Okay, here we go. All right. Hanny Gramner. Okay, all right, you said it the opposite. All right. So, the Phillies, had a player. All right, his name was Ryan Howard, right? I want to know what show Ryan Howard appeared on as a guest. Okay. Great show, by the way. What show did Ryan Howard appear on as a guest? Think about it. Write your answers down below. Here's Jose Alvarado, who's making his first appearance since coming off of the injured list. We'll get to his stats in just a couple of seconds, but this is really good for the Phillies. His last outing was July 6th against the Rays. He had 30 pitches, went 1 inning, had 2 strikeouts and 2 walks allowed. The first pitch that he throws is a called strike at the knees to Lamonte Wade Jr., who's 0 for 3 tonight. His average now is at 257. His 13 homers, 35 RBI. No balls, 1 strike. Alvarado kicks, steals the pitch. Swinging it actually fouled off of Lamonte Wade Jr., got a piece of him, and it went as far as over towards the first base bag. That is not a comfortable feeling. So Alvarado throwing 98 miles per hour. No balls, 2 strikes to Lamonte Wade Jr. Alvarado comes set at the belt. Takes a quick breath. Kicks, fires, and it's a 92-mile-per-hour cutter that's outside. Hopefully the cutter breaks a little bit more. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That cutter certainly did. It was about 5 miles per hour lower than the previous one, but he threw it on the inside corner of the plate, a little bit up high. That was the right pitch to go with. I liked where he put it, too. Comes Thairo Estrada, who's 3 for 3 with 2 singles, a double, and a run scored. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch by Alvarado. It's a sinker at 96. It's up high, though. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes. And Alvarado winds up and fires, and it's a strike on the outside corner. That's another fastball there. One out, nobody on in the top of the seventh. Phillies down 3-2. The 1-1 offering, swing and a miss. The pitch was in the dirt, and it looked pretty good. Alvarado this season has pitched in 25 innings. He has a 1.38 ERA. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Estrada with the 1-2. It's fouled off. 39 strikeouts for Jose Alvarado. Only 2 homers allowed, 9 walks as well. And out of the 7 runs that he's given up, only 4 of them have been earned. The 1-2, 99. It's fouled off though. Good cut by Estrada. He's been arguably the best hitter on the team for the Giants. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2, low and inside. He went back with the cutter that time. The cutter that he has is just so deceiving when he's able to throw it at 94 miles per hour. Then he gets you with a 101 mile per hour pitch. Here's the 2-2, another cutter that's just bounced foul. And Estrada's putting up a really good fight here. Drop my eraser. See, I dropped this. That's all right. Two and two. Alvarado kicks, fires the pitch. Another foul ball as Estrada continues to stay alive. Well, the Phillies will be wrapping up this series tomorrow afternoon. They play at 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time against the Giants. The 2-2 upstairs again for ball 3. Phillies ended up winning last night's game by a score of 10-4. Aaron Nola got the win, and Sean Manaea got charged with the loss. The payoff pitch coming up by Alvarado. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball hit out to shallow left center field. Camargo calls off Schwarber, and he's there to make the catch towards his right side, and there's 2 outs. So Alvarado does win the battle, and there's 2 outs. The Cubs currently trail 7-6 against the Detroit Tigers, and they're now a half a game above the Giants. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 7th inning. And here comes Wilmer Flores, who takes a strike at the knees. No balls, 1 strike, and the 0-1. It's fouled off towards the third base side. Tyler Rogers is warming up in the Giants' pen. No balls, 2 strikes. Alvarado kicks, deals, and the pitch is in the dirt. Until last night, the Phillies actually haven't beaten the Giants since June 1st of 2022. And that was actually the last day that Joe Girardi managed the team. 1-2 is the count. Alvarado kicks, fires, and it's another foul ball. Seems like the hitters are just fouling off the cutters that he's throwing. That's certainly okay, though. It's his first outing. In a really long time. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Alvarado gets the signs from JT. They agree on a pitch. Here it comes, and it's inside and high. Another 97 mile per hour heater. What, What the heck are they giving out right now? don't know what they're giving out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alvarado, again, delivering from the stretch. And it's up high for ball 3. So once again, the count is full. Tomorrow, the Phillies will have Michael Lorenzen going up against Alex Cobb. 3-2 pitch. It's just fouled off of JT, and Flores stays alive. Alvarado with 21 pitches in 2/3 of an inning. I like the hat that Ben Davis has. It's the Philly Fanatic on his motor vehicle that he drives around with on the field. And it's really cool. The payoff pitch. It's low and outside for ball 4. And Jose Alvarado, who really doesn't walk a whole lot of batters, even though it is his first outing since he came off the injured list. Well, he gets away with that one. And here comes Caleb Cotham as Jock Peterson is going to come up to the plate. So I know that Peterson and Conforto are 2 lefties, but the question is, how much longer are you going to go with Alvarado? That's why I guess that you have Gregory Soto warming up in the pen, so this will probably be his last batter that he faces. But yeah, that Philly Fanatic hat looks really cool. It has it's not gold, but it's a light yellow background and then a red cap. It's really unique. It looks good on Ben. It really does. Austin Slater will be introduced as the pinch hitter. Gabe Kapler wants to make a chess move here. Jock Peterson was the one that gave the Giants a 2-run lead as Yohan Rojas tried to dive for it, and it was just out of reach. Here comes Austin Slater. So Peterson ends up going 2 for 3 today with a 2-run double. That's how the Giants have a 3-2 lead. First pitch to Austin is a fastball that Alvarado gets the call on. Looked like it was below the knees, but it's no 1 count. Austin, as a pinch hitter, is hitting .185 with 2 homers, 6 RBI, and he's behind in the count 0-1 here. The pitch, grounder. It's fouled, though, towards the third base dugout. The Phillies' opening odds tonight were at -140, according to PointsBet. Now they're at +150. The Giants, currently speaking, are now at -200. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on over at first. We're in the top of the 7th. The 0-2, it's up high again. Alvarado just seems like he's having a hard time putting the batters away. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. Alvarado looks back over at first. Now back to the plate. And the 1-2 delivery. Inside and high. 97. His velocity is definitely down. But I mean, it's like your first out and back, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch. Swing and a miss. The cutter at 91 comes in inside, and Slater strikes out, and Alvarado wins the battle. It is stretch time at the bank. The Phillies trail 3-2 against the Giants, and Jose Alvarado. There's the pumped-up Alvarado that we all missed. Okay. All right, cool. Good. All right, nice. So, guys, if you just subscribe to the channel, hit the comment who you are down below. Yes, okay, cool, great. So let's go back to the trivia question. All right. So the question is, You guys can still answer if you guys want to. But so Ryan Howard, of course, one of my favorite players, appeared on a show. Okay. What show was he a guest appearance? Was he a guest appearance on? That's what I want to know. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I did that. All right, so here we go. Let me scroll back to the first answer that I see. The first answer, there it is. The first answer I saw was It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That is incorrect. I have to display your comments as we do it. The second answer, Donna. The Office. She's correct. Yes. Yes, it was The Office. It is such a great show. I like The Office a lot. I also like Parks and Rec too. And yeah, Parks and Rec is good. Community's good as well, another NBC show, and the one with Kristen Bell, The Good Place. The Good Place. Oh, I love that show so much. They're all good shows. Always Sunny is technically correct too. You just told that. Always Sunny is technically correct too. Was he on Always Sunny? You're the one that gave me the trivia question. Ryan Howard appeared on Always Sunny. You're the one that gave me the trivia question. You didn't say that. The pitch to Brandon Marsh. It hits him. Tyler Rogers is pitching, and on the first pitch, he hits Brandon Marsh. You're the one that gave me the question. What was that pitch? I did read it. It was Phillies great Ryan Howard once appeared on a TV sitcom which had a character named Ryan Howard. What show was it? The Office. That's what it was. Larry, you're fired. Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, my gosh, you didn't say that. Tyler Rogers is 4-5 on the season with a 2.73 ERA. So, Frankie, you're right, too. You were correct. Oh, Larry. No balls, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. Let's get back to the action. The pitch. It's fouled off right behind the plate. And Austin Meckler is now playing over out in left field. And Blake Sable, I believe, is out in center. Oh, you're right. You're right. You got me on that one. Okay, you're right. The ball is 2 strikes, and the next pitch to Schwarber jams him. But it's going to be caught by Thairo Estrada, who backpedals on the outfield grass. There's 1 out. You're right. That's so confusing, though. That's so confusing. You're right, though. You got me. All right, here comes Trey Turner. First pitch, it swung on and missed. No, it's not. It's all good. It's all for fun. Of course it's all for fun. We like joking around on here. No balls, 1 strike. Turner up at the plate. There's 1 out. It was worded specifically. It's still confusing. Because most of the time, if you would think about a player that was like on a guest show, like it would just be like one show for the most. I mean, not for everybody specifically, depending on how famous the player is. But it was a good one. You got me on that one. I do apologize. The 1-1. It's outside for ball 2. The throw back over to first, though. It's not in time. By Patrick Bailey. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Phillies had Brandon Marsh over at first. He's representing the tying run. Rogers on the mound. Gets set at the belt. And the pitch. Foul ball. It's another sidearm pitcher for the Giants. Phillies tomorrow afternoon at 4:05. They'll wrap up this series against the Giants. Michael Lorenzen will take the mound. They'll be up against Alex Cobb. The 2-2 delivery. It's on the outside corner for a called third strike. And Trey goes down looking, and there's 2 away. It's the only show he was on that had a character named Ryan Howard. Yes. Okay, you got me. You got me correct. Which had a character named Ryan Howard. Yes. You did get me. Tyler Rogers on the mound. Kicks, fires, and it's swung on and missed. I should technically look over these trivia questions, too, beforehand, too. That is on me. But it still was all for fun. I have a blast doing these things. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. John Kruk's great adventure. You're watching it, too? Are you watching it? 2 outs. And a runner over at first. That's representing the tying run. That's Brandon Marsh. Castellanos behind in the count 0-2. He's 0 for 3 today. Rogers gets set. Kicks, deals, and it's outside. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. And the side is retired. And we go to the top of the 8th. Phillies down 3-2 against the Giants. I will be right back in just a few moments, guys. I will see you really, really soon. Larry, I do apologize about that. You're absolutely right. You did get me on that one. But I do apologize. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a sip of water. See you soon. All right, cool. Here we are. We're back. We're back on here, guys. Phillies down 3-2. Still plenty of baseball left to go. Hopefully they can keep it to a 1-run deficit, though. All right, so Brandon Marsh will stay out there to play in center field, it looks like. As I mentioned before, Austin Slater is playing out in center field. Jock Peterson, his day is done as Slater pinched hit for him. And Wade Meckler moves from center field to left field. So Slater goes out to center. So he's batting in the spot of Peterson. And now Gregory Soto will come in to pitch for the Phillies. In the 8th, I need one career day Phillies. Yes. What's going on, Susanna? Susanna, how are you? Oh, now they're bringing out the Rita's water ice and some cotton candy. Oh, boy. There's John Kruk. Got his little backpack with him. Is Ruben going to get? No, I guess he. I don't know if he's. I guess he's not going to get Rita's water ice, huh? Neither is Ben. First pitch, it's low for ball 1. So Luis Matos is coming up for the Giants. He's 2 for 3 as a pinch hitter this season with a run scored. So he'll be batting in the 1-0. It's fouled off. So Kapler's now unleashing the bench. Wants to go with a righty on a lefty here. The blue cotton candy. Those are the good ones. 1 ball, 1 strike to Matos, excuse me. The pitch, it's outside for ball 2. Soto is 3-4 with 45 strikeouts in 46 innings, a 4.82 earned run average, and a 2.22 batting average against. The 2-1 offering, foul ball. All right, now Tom is giving out some water ice. He's giving out some water ice to some of the fans. There we go. I think he got too many. And they're making the engineer work a lot, too. Give her a lot of credit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 2-2 to Matos. It's fouled off. I do have to say that when the Phillies actually had Michael Lorenzen's no-hitter and everything was going on, you know, with the Wes Wilson homer and his family there and all that sort of stuff, as the 2-2 is outside for ball 3, I actually tagged NBC Sports in a post, and Tom McCarthy and John Kruk, saying that they all did a great job, and I know how hard that is because of, like, working in production. And Tom McCarthy actually responded to me and said, thank you so much, and retweeted my post. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Fly ball hit out to right field, and Castellanos lets the ball get by him. And it goes out into right field. It goes all the way towards the wall. Marsh gets over to it. Marsh and Castellanos just had a hard time communicating, and Castellanos just let it go at the very last second because Marsh called him off. And that was Castellanos' ball. He literally just let it drop right in between them, and it went out all the way towards the wall. He overran it, and it just went right behind him. So that's not going to be an error. It's going to be ruled as a double. But the defense for the Phillies just continues to be a problem. Here comes J.D. Davis. And he swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. So Davis is 2 for 4 to lifetime against Gregory Soto. Tonight, though, he's 0 for 2. Struck out, grounded out, and walked. The ball is 1 strike. Matos leads off over at second. And the next pitch, it's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Pirates lead the Cardinals 6-2. I see that on the out-of-town scoreboard. The 0-2 delivery upstairs. The count is 1-2. But I bring the whole thing about the production stuff up because, you know, when you have a big production crew and you're doing the full game plus the pregame and the postgame show, it's a lot of work. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Actually, it hit 100 on the gun for Gregory Soto. There's a big strikeout there. That certainly helps. There's 1 out. Soto comes set, kicks, delivers, and throws a 100-mile-per-hour pitch to Patrick Bailey, the switch-hitting catcher. Bailey was batting on the left side his first 3 times up, and now is batting on the right side here. And the 0-1, it's low for ball one. Alrighty, cool. 1 ball, 1 strike to Patrick Bailey. Soto will try to disengage with the runner over at second. No throw was made. Cardinals actually just scored a run. The Braves lead the Mets 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 is fouled off. Once again to Patrick Bailey. Bailey went to North Carolina State University. Was drafted as the 13th overall pick in the 2020 MLB draft. And has worked his way up to the majors very, very quickly. The 1-2, it's way up high. Played for the Atlantic Coast Conference in 2018, and during his freshman year, he had 13 homers and 40 RBI. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Soto comes set, kicks, deals the pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball right down Broad Street. And he wins the battle against Patrick Sandoval, and there's 2 gone. That was a huge strikeout right there. 2 Ks in a row for Gregory Soto. That rhymes. Now Wade Meckler is due up. Lefty on lefty here. Meckler decides to show bunt, and it's fouled. So the count is 0-1. I don't know why you would do that in this type of situation. That makes literally no sense. You're only up by a run, too, but no balls, 1 strike. Soto gets set at the belt, kicks, fires, and throws a fastball at 98, and now I don't think Meckler's going to want to bunt. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Fans are standing in the top of the 8th. Runner over at second. Phillies down 3-2. The 0-2, it's just fouled off of JT. I think it hit him just below the chest pad, so hopefully he's all right. He says he's okay. Meckler just stays alive. Got him right actually near the knee brace. No balls, 2 strikes. We'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball. And Meckler still continues the battle. Soto with 20 pitches in the inning so far. Matos leads off over at second. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fastball at 100, but it's way outside and low. One ball, 2 strikes to Wade Meckler. The pitch. Grounder hit back up the middle. Turner has it. Throws over to first, and Meckler is just out. And that's the end of the inning. It hit off the top of the mound. And Trey Turner did a good job at getting to the right spot at the right time. Charged over to first, and the inning is over. So a double to start things off on some miscommunication between Castellanos and Marsh. But no harm done. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. The Phillies trail 3-2. Good job by Gregory Soto to get out of that jam. Okay. All right. I'm going to take another step off, guys. I will be right back in just a few moments. I need to stretch, rest my voice for a little bit. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. Let's get to 60 likes, guys. Let's get to the 60 mark. And now we need 89 more subscribers to get to 1,000. Wow. I'm counting them down like it's going to like the new year or something. That's pretty crazy. See you soon. Be right back. Alrighty, cool. Thanks, JJ. Wait, I want to see this. Why won't this let me highlight it? Thanks, JJ. Just remembered the thumbs up. Nice. Awesome. Great. That makes me very happy. We got this, I believe, says Fisherman Sam. Well, 6 outs left to go for the Phillies. They trail 3-2. Both teams do have 7 hits. The Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants, 2 top wild card teams that own the 1 and now the 3 spot, technically speaking. It's not top 2 anymore. You can't say that because the Cubs are a half game now above the Giants. Cubs trail 7-6 against the Tigers, in case you are curious. Here comes Bryce Harper, who had the 2-run home run in the bottom of the first, and he fouls the first pitch off. So now Taylor Rogers is out there for the Giants. Pretty similar stats, a little bit different though. The Tyler Rogers, he has a 2.81 ERA, Taylor that is, and 41.2 innings of work, has 51 strikeouts. The 0-1 offering, it's fouled off. Jacqueline, what's going on, Jacqueline? Thanks for coming on here. What's up? Harper's 1 for 3 lifetime against Taylor Rogers. No balls, 2 strikes. Rogers gets set at the letters, winds up, kicks, delivers. It's low and outside for ball 1. Harper's 2 for 3 today. He homered and singled and also struck out. The 1-2 delivery fouled back. On a sweeper that was at 78 miles per hour. Why is that? Why is that? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Are you getting in trouble? And the next pitch off the plate. And Alec Boehm waits in the on-deck circle. 2-2 is the count to Bryce Harper. Tying run up at the plate. And the pitch. Off the plate again for ball 3. As Harper just takes it outside. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Rogers gets set, kicks, deals the pitch. Low and outside for ball 4. And Bryce Harper works his way back up in the count to draw a walk. And the tying run is aboard for the Phillies. That is how you start off a crucial inning. Great at-bat by Bryce, just a professional approach. And Alec Boehm is due up. He has gone hitless today so far, but one swing could change the entire narrative of his night. First pitch to Boehm, just inside for a ball, a sinker at 94. Another sold-out crowd at Citizens Bank Park tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, grounded it over to third. The flip over the second by Davis. There's 1 to throw to first, and it's in time. And around the horn double play, and Alec Boehm not too happy with himself. Good job by JD. He actually bobbled it initially as soon as he picked it up. But it didn't get too far away from him. Just a nice all-around play. Let's see. Yep, he got him. He's out by a step. 2 outs, nobody on. And now Nick Castellanos is coming up JT Realmuto is coming up. 6th spot. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. It's like only the first time I did that tonight. 2 outs, nobody on. The 0-1. It's up high for ball 1. Taylor is 1 for 3 against JT lifetime, but he's won 2 battles against him by striking him out. The 1-1 pitch, swinging a fly ball, hit out to left field. It's not that deep, though, and there to make the catch is Wade Meckler for out number 3, and the inning is over. Yohan Camargo will lead things off when we go to the top of the 9th. The Phillies trail 3-2 against the Giants. Jacqueline, what? What do you want? What's up? It told me to update it, and my sister deleted the Play Store, so I couldn't update it. Oh. Calling Friday, September 15th versus Cards is the day you reach 1,000 subs. Okay. September 15th. I think we can hit it before that. I do. My cousin David. What's going on, cousin David? How are you? A lovely summer evening in Haddonfield with the family. A bottle of wine, Italian bread dipped in virgin olive oil. Dash of salt. JJ live on the speaker. Perfect. Oh, that sounds great. Oh, man, I'm happy that my family is spending some time with one another. I really am. That makes me so happy. That is awesome. Everybody's relaxing. And hey, Brigitte has to watch. Brigitte has to watch because now we're at 911 subscribers. So she has to watch because she said she's going to be subscriber number 1,000. So eyes are coming now. Kimbrel's pitching. Okay. I really thought that there was an actual chance JJ was about to clutch. Or JT was about to clutch. I thought so too. The Rays just hit a grand slam. Oh, wow. That's cool. All right, it's 3-2. San Francisco in the top of the ninth. Both teams have 7 hits on the day, but the Giants have one-upped the Phillies thanks to a 2-run double that was hit by Jock Peterson as the Giants were trailing 2-1. That was back in the top of the 5th inning. Kimbrel will be pitching for the Phillies. He has a 170 batting average against and also a 3.12 ERA. He's pitched in 54 games. It feels like it's been a little bit of time since he last pitched. 71 strikeouts in 54 innings, and here comes Yohan Camargo, the former Philly. I wonder when he's going to get his ring from last year because I don't think he got it. He's 2 for 6 lifetime against Craig Kimbrel. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. 2 former Braves going at it against each other on different timelines, though. Kimbrel, of course, started off his career with the Braves. No balls, 1 strike. Camargo spent 6 seasons with them, though. The pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Camargo, yes, he played for the Phillies last year. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kimbrel gets set just at the letters. Kicks, fires the 1-1. Line drive into left field, and Schwarber's there to make the catch. Well, he got there at the right time, and the fans are celebrating for Kyle Schwarber. 1 out in the top of the 9th. That pitch, that hit almost just died out in left field, and Kyle just got there. Hit a pretty nice catch as he tried to backhand it. And he did it. I just said his name, Yohan Camargo. 1 out in the top of the 9th. Here comes Lamonte Wade Jr., who takes a strike at the knees. It's a knuckle curve at 86. Wade Jr. against. Kimbrel is 0 for 2 lifetime with 2 strikeouts. He is hitless tonight. 0 for 4. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Line drive into right field for a base hit. Castellanos gets over to it on 3 bounces. And he'll throw it back towards the infield. And, well, Lamonte Wade Jr. is not hitless anymore. Just got his first hit with 1 out in the top of the 9th. Yohan Camargo, Jacqueline. Tyro Estrada is due up. He's 3 for 4 tonight with 2 singles, a double, and a run scored. 1 out, 1 runner on, over at first. Estrada with 3 hits tonight. First pitch. It's right down the middle for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Estrada. And the 0-1 delivery. A fastball right down Broad Street. Taken all the way for a strike again at 97. No balls, 2 strikes. Kimbrel comes set, kicks, delivers, and it's swung on and missed for strike 3. Estrada, I was just going to mention that he had his last 3-hit game was on August 14th. But he strikes out and there's 2 away. Here comes Wilmer Flores up at the plate. So for 1 against Kimbrel lifetime with 2 walks, and tonight he's 0 for 2. First pitch by Kimbrel just misses on the outside part of the box. Two outs. A runner over at first. Phillies down 3-2, the 1-0. It gets away from JT as it goes over towards his right side, but it doesn't get too far away, and Lamonte Wade Jr. will stay stationary. So the count is now 2-0 to Wilmer Flores, another former Met. Flores, JD, and Michael Conforto all played for the Mets. Kimbrel gets set at the letters, kicks, fires, and it's a fastball that's just fouled off by Wilmer Flores. And the count is now 2-1. If you did just subscribe to the channel, comment who you are down below. And yes, well, Jacqueline, it started at 6:40. We're almost on time. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch by Kimbrel. Popped up out to shallow left center field. Stock gets under it, and he's there to make the catch. He calls off Trey Turner, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 man left. Last chance for the Phillies, as Bryson Stott will lead things off as we go to the bottom of the 9th, most likely against Camilo Doval. All right. Here we go. Stott, Sosa, Marsh. That's what it is. What the heck is that? Guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Seemed a little bit shady to me. Let's just get walks and score runs there. It's not that hard. Well, when you're going up against the closer of the Giants, who's one of the best pitchers in the league, that's not so easy, Jacqueline. So, it's a lot easier said than done, for sure. I hope you're all doing well, though, guys. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bell icons. Mods, if you see anything fishy, if you see if something looks a little bit sus to you in the chat, I trust you guys, okay? Put people in timeouts. Yeah. If you see anything sus, I do trust you guys, so, definitely feel free to do those things. Jacqueline, yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Doval is one of the best pitchers in the league. All right, Bryson Stott comes up. The good news for the Phillies is that Stott will be leading things off, and he has been one of those guys that when the Phillies do have a rally, it seems like he's always in the middle of it. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Play-By-Play with JJ. Every time I see a sponsor, I always have to say that now. All right, cool. You never know. You never know, Jacqueline. That's exactly correct. All right, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Phillies down 3-2. As we are just going to the bottom of the 9th. Oh, boy. Big spot here for the Phillies. Can they try to take the series? The last time that the Phillies actually beat the Giants 2 games in a row was back in May of 2018. Phillies actually swept the Giants at that time. It was from May 7th to the 10th and outscored them 32-8. Duvall is in, and he throws the first pitch inside for ball 1. It's a cutter at 99. Duvall is a 2.29 ERA in 55 innings of work, 33 saves in 38 opportunities. Opponents are batting 188 against him. The 1-0 pitch. Another cutter that's on the upper third of the zone for a called strike, and he gets the call that time. Stott doubled and singled today. His average now sits at 298. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bryson Stott. The pitch, it hits him. Oh, it hits him right on the back elbow. He's rewarded first, and he is in some pain, but he's going over towards the first base side, takes a quick knee, and the trainer's out there. Oh, boy. Hit him right on the back elbow, too. And he has an elbow guard, like on the front elbow, but it was the back one. Oh, boy. You just said, oh, no, and yay. That doesn't usually go together, but oh, no, Bryson Stott got hit, but yay, the Rays won. It's funny. All right, so Stott still getting checked out by the trainer over at first base. Rob Thompson's there too. Sheesh, says John Durney. That did not look comfortable at all. I mean, getting hit by a pitch is not comfortable whatsoever, but Stott definitely walking over to first base with the trainer right there. 3 pitches by Duvall in that at-bat. You spoiled it. Because the Phillies got a strike. All right, so now we have a timeout called on the mound. All right. Just got home from picking up my daughter. 3-2 Giants? Yes. 3-2 Giants. There's a timeout called on the mound. Camilo Duvall is talking things over with all the infielders and Patrick Sandoval and the pitching coach as well. Nobody out. 1 runner on in the bottom of the 9th. Jacqueline. No spoilers. So the tying runs over at first base. And here comes Jake Cave to the plate. Cave as a pinch hitter this season is 1 for 6 with an RBI, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. 8 seconds are left on the pitch clock. Duvall gets set, kicks, fires, and it's a strike at the knees on the outside corner, so they wanted to go with the lefty on lefty here. So Stott stays in there, he's okay. He's okay. I'm sure he's going to wake up in pain tomorrow, though. No balls, 1 strike to Cave. The pitch, it's way outside for a ball. Cave is pinch hitting for Edmundo Sosa here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Duvall gets set, kicks, fires, and it's outside for ball 2. Two and 1 is the count. Cave up at the plate. Is the walk-off run. 3 seconds left. The 2-1 pitch. It's popped up out to shallow center field. And getting under it to make the catch is the shortstop for the Giants for out number 1. Yohan Camargo. No, I forgot to write down something. We got 78 people on here. Guys, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell icons so that way you know when I upload. Here comes Brandon Marsh up at the plate. The first pitch to Marsh, it's a fastball at 100 miles per hour. No balls, 1 strike to Brandon Marsh, who got hit by a pitch his last time up. Duvall gets set. The 0-1. It's out on the outside corner for a called strike. Jacqueline, I'm putting you in a timeout. No balls, 2 strikes. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. 1 out. A runner on over at first. Duvall gets set at the belt, winds up, delivers the pitch. It's fouled off. 99 miles per hour. Big situation here for the Phillies, of course. 1 out. And a runner at first. The count is 0-2 to Marsh. The pitch, grounder, hit back up the middle for a base hit. And going over to third base and advancing will be, well, Brandon Marsh singled, but going over to third is Bryson Stott, and the Phillies have runners at the corners with 1 out. Let's go. Just got through the hole. And Marsh comes through once again. Runners at the corners now with 1 out, and we flip the lineup card, and Kyle Schwarber's due up. He homered against Duvall his last time that he faced him. He's 2 for 3, and the fans are so loud that Patrick Bailey literally has to lean into the home plate umpire to figure out what he's saying, and now there's a pitch comm, technical difficulty as Camilo Duvall has to play around with the headset over there. Stott leads off at third. Marsh over at first. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. The table is set for Kyle Schwarber as the fans are loud and clear on their feet, letting the team know that we got your back. First pitch by Duvall. It's outside for ball 1. 15 seconds left on the pitch clock for Camilo Duvall. Schwarber's 1 for 3 tonight. The 1-0 pitch. It's out. It's on the upper third of the zone, and Marsh will swipe second base without a throw. And that puts runners over at second and third, and the winning run is over at second. 2 balls, no strikes to Kyle Schwarber, and now Kapler has to figure out if they're just going to intentionally walk Schwarber here. 2 balls, no strikes. They're not showing what's going on at the plate. I think that they're still going to pitch to him. Nope, they're not. Okay, so they intentionally now walk Kyle Schwarber. So that's going to load the bases. 1 out and the bases are loaded for Kyle Schwarber, or for Trey Turner now. 94 people on here. Guys, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. 1 out, and here comes Trey. The first pitch, it's a bouncer that's fouled towards the third base side. Let's go. Turner 0 for 4 against Camilo Doval lifetime. Stott at third, Marsh at second, Schwarber at first. No balls, 1 strike, the 0-1 by Doval, up high for ball 1. A cutter at 99 miles per hour. Trey is 0 for 4 tonight, but has an opportunity right here to erase all the negatives and become a hero. The 1-1 pitch, inside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike to Trey Turner. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-1 delivery, swing and a miss. That pitch was up high and inside at 97, and the count is at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Trey Turner. And the pitch. Bouncer, it's fouled, and Turner stays alive. Nick Castellanos waits on deck. He has homered in 4 of the 6 series that he's played in this month. He's looking for an opportunity here, and if not, he's open for a Phillies win. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Turner. The pitch. Swinging a line drive off the glove, and it goes into center field for a base hit. 1 run comes in to score. The 2nd run comes in, and Brandon Marsh gets in there safely, and the Phillies have walked it off on a 2-run single by Trey Turner. It went off the glove of Doval out into center field, and Trey Turner just got a bucket of Gatorade poured on him. The Phillies come back and walk it off by a final score of 4-3, and it's the first time that they've won 2 games in a row against the Giants since May of 2018. Unbelievable. And Doval blows his 6th save of the season. Let's go. That is unbelievable. And it all started off with Bryson Stott getting hit by that pitch. And right after that, give flowers to Brandon Marsh for getting a base hit up the middle. Rob Thompson made the right moves, and Marsh stole second base, and that changed the entire scenario of that 9th inning. And Trey Turner came through and was the hero of tonight's game, as it just went off the glove of Doval. And over at second base, I mean, it was a tough read, but Estrada, it just got right by him. He didn't anticipate it going over towards his left side. And Turner's like, let's just pour it on and give me all the flowers in the entire world. I am going to cut that one. Blowout and now a walk-off. That's great. Never give up. You can't. That was awesome. Let's go. Your mother's man. I like that, Dave. That's cool. Thanks for coming on here. I am surprised, says Jacqueline. I called it, says Kathy. Walk it off. Yes. Oh, boy. Let's go, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I love you all so much. Man, we just continue to do some really, really awesome stuff. How many people do we have on here? Trey Turner, of course, the hero of tonight's game. We got 92 people on here. An incredible comeback win for the Phillies. They're now 69-57, and the Giants fall to 65-61. Taking a look at the scoreboard, I just want to see really quickly, did the Cubs lose? The Cubs did lose by a score of 8-6, so the Giants are still a half game behind the Cubs. Wow. That's awesome. Cool stuff, man. All right, guys. John Durney. The Phillies win. Yes. Great crowd in here tonight. Yeah, man, we had a really nice crowd. Cool stuff. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Jacqueline, do we have to be a Debbie Downer? I mean, come on. He had a walk-off base hit. 338 here in Germany. It paid off. Stott took one for the team. He did. All right, cool. All right. Bye. What a game. Never give up. You can't give up, guys. You can never give up. All right, I love you all so much. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all tomorrow.